All right, I'm here with Shep, and we're gonna talk about we're gonna Amos financial thing in a minute, but this is for you, Yanafori, because we're not gonna take shit anymore. Take that, CG. That's the trailer for my upcoming movie. It's gonna be called Death Wish 4 CG City. So this guy here, he has people come on his show and he reviews their finances and stuff, and Emmo's gone on here and it's pretty funny, so here we go.
Things like that. Corn is a addictive industry.
Right.
How do you feel being a part of that a lot of people fall into a spiral that they just can't get out?
I think the issue is just a lot of people can't accept reality and look inwards and improve themselves.
And you feel no guilt that some of that money could be coming from addiction?
Not really.
Okay.
No. Hi, I'm known as Amaranth. I'm a streamer. My real name is Kate. I live in Houston, Texas, and I am 30 years old. And this is Financial Audit.
I am a big fan of your money.
Oh, thank you.
You have a lot of it. Yeah, you have mastered the online influencing game like nobody else.
Sure.
It's insane. It's insane. How long have you been doing it?
I think 8 years now.
I'll just put it in the chat.
Year 8.
So the classic thing, right, is 3 to 5 years is like the lifespan of an influencer.
Right.
Have
Big
you conquered
Steve.
this?
Because
no, this is just them going over her finances, and it's funny and ridiculous the money she spends.
A lot of streamers don't do that.
What is it?
3 to 5 years is the lifespan. How long has she been doing it?
I want a big giant kingdom
Think about since,
that I can call home, filled with animals.
2017,
I'm talking like
about 5 years.
1,000+ acres.
Wow. Actually, no,
Chris,
7 years, I guess.
Do you have it yet?
No, not yet.
When are you gonna get it? I mean, there's Liver King Ranch. He already has it. He's in Texas.
I don't want Texas. I want like paradise, like Santa Barbara.
Wait, why do you live in Texas?
Santa Barbara ain't paradise.
No, why do I live in Texas?
Yeah, why do you live in Texas if you don't?
I was born there. I was born there, but it's low taxes, and I don't go outside with being on
Texas coming out of her.
So it doesn't make sense to move when I have family here too.
You're getting bullied on property taxes, though.
I have an area that's not that bad, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I get bullied in Austin.
Yeah, Austin sucks. Austin, not good.
I love the city though.
Yeah, try $6,000.
The city is fun. The city is fun for Texas. Houston's boring to look at, but if you're inside, it doesn't really matter.
So you want to end up in California?
Yeah, or Colorado. One of the.
Oh no, you don't want to come to California, man. What a fuck up.
That's the big goal. When do you want to hit it by? We're 30 now.
I don't have a specific age. I think by 40, hopefully, would be when.
You're gonna do this for 10 more years.
No. But I know that I might be like slowly building the property, because once you have it, there's no buildings on it. It takes time to get all that stuff there and get the wells drilled and all that. So it depends if you
drilled. What is it? What? Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Is Hervé?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
cost.
Depends when I buy it, probably in the state of the market at that point.
If you did it now, how much would your dream thing cost? This Dream Kingdom.
Dream Kingdom. I have seen some really nice spots for like I don't know, like 10 million.
You could do it if you wanted to.
Yeah, but it's irresponsible too when I have investments going on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be responsible. That's a difference. That's why other streamers are doing stuff and I'm not doing that.
Do you think you're the most successful streamer?
Debatable.
You got to be in like the top 10, though.
I would say probably for women, yes, absolutely women.
Yeah,
but it's still a male-dominated industry in general.
Yeah.
So you recently moved over to Kick.
I don't see any guys making 57 mil doing this.
I love it there. It feels very free. And I've heard you talk about that as well, but you weren't sure about like the gambling.
No, this ain't Sheila Aliens. How dare you?
Yeah, I was a little nervous of state.
Hey, Taylor Swift.
And like I'm a finance channel.
I don't know if you knew, but what you can have is if you go into your settings, every user can do this. You can disable the ability to view any gambling content.
Oh, there's Hervé. Yeah, she's 30.
Okay, because you don't care.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
I would gamble if I got a sponsorship. Absolutely.
Yeah,
but I'm because I would do penny slots, right? I'm not.
Dude,
I don't like.
Imagine when she hits the wall, bro. Right?
You start to right now.
Making
I
money.
know.
You make it, what's like your because you go everywhere. You go Central, you go.
Even she hits
Stinky,
the wall.
you
She's got a killer
wherever
face,
and
but yeah,
anywhere.
the
I
wall.
guess, yeah, the parts are
It's
stinky. Yeah.
What's
It
your
comes
budget?
for
she'll
all.
probably do okay, but she ain't gonna
Will
look
you
like
not
this.
do?
That's for
Because
sure.
people will
Yo,
follow
she
Hey,
you.
becomes
Apex.
the yummy
I won't
mummy.
anymore.
She
Hey,
becomes
Pix.
the yummy mummy
Or
at
bed.
that point.
Oh no,
Good.
this
Yeah.
chick again.
I would say
She's rich.
This
as
is a
far as, like,
financial
tangible
audit,
things, I would
Apex.
say,
You're
like,
gonna
the
laugh at the
basics,
money she blows.
Morality, like that, the basics of
She's looking
humanity.
What's like
up for
illegal?
30.
Yeah.
Like what legal? What's your legal limit?
I don't know if I have a legal limit, honestly. Yeah, I don't know.
Why did you move over there?
I moved over to Kick because Twitch has been making bad decisions. The streamers there have known that for years. They keep having to lay hundreds of employees off
Shit.
like every year or so
The grift
at this
is
rate.
real. Yeah,
It's really a
Yeah,
hard business.
this is who should be
to
running the
make
Grift Awards.
profitable
Yeah, I
because
know.
they
yeah,
exploded
right. Yeah, she should be in
during
the
COVID,
bracket for
and
sure.
now everyone wants to be a streamer. Most streamers
I've never
on
seen
there
her
have
with
one
so
viewer
much
themselves.
clothes. I'm scared.
And that's
Really?
yeah, so Twitch still has to pay like the hosting and the bandwidth for all those people not bringing in any money. So it's tough business to actually make profitable, especially when you have other
Twitch
like
sucks
sites
ass.
coming up
Twitch is a
who
pain in
are
the ass,
funded
man.
Yeah, Twitch
already.
is
They already have
okay.
money
Kick
starting
is better
out,
than Twitch.
and they can
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
steal
Twitch
your
is a
biggest
hassle
streamer.
to
There goes your biggest
join,
source
and
of
the
ad
fucking
revenue.
pop-up
No, I
blockers.
like
I have
that
to use
there's
like 20
competition in the space
pop-up
now.
Oh, I
blockers
do
on
too.
there.
We potentially talked to Twitch about doing a live show on their platform. They offered us $8,000 a month.
That's awful.
I don't understand it because
That's all
just
they
thinking
offered a
about
month.
an hour of time on YouTube. It's like I don't know what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Daddy Bezos has got something wrong going over there, and they take what 40%, 50%.
They're doing 50% of
40%?
subscriber money. I
Jesus
mean, you can
Christ.
keep all your
Wow.
donations,
Wow.
but like you get like
Fucking
a
A,
fraction
man.
of the ad money.
Robbery.
Yeah.
So it's not worth it. That's why streamers are leaving, because they don't have the money to keep them anymore.
So I heard, and I'm not a part of the streaming community, but I heard it's a little bit of a risk sometimes because you're jumping to what is potentially a smaller platform, even though it's growing. If you lost audience share.
If you look at the raw viewer amount, sure, but
Yeah.
for someone who's getting paid to stream there, it doesn't really matter. And I think for most people who aren't big enough to really consider Twitch like they're locked in career, like they have
Yeah,
made
fuck the
it, I
audience.
don't
I'm
think they
getting
have much
50
to
mil.
lose
Of course
because
I'm
the
going.
discovery is not where it is. Pretty much on Twitch, you're either relevant or you're not. There's not really a lot of there's some people who are middle ground, but usually they're middle ground for a different reason. Like they're a hot girl and they have different platforms that they use to be financially secure anyway. So they just stream when they're like, I need some more subscribers to that platform.
Plus, you've had what 6 major bands on there,
Something like that.
And
But
I don't
major
think Kick
means
is
like,
going to do that, right?
No, but major.
Dude, she sounds like she's like that.
People
Like
would say
mid-
that like you were
voice,
privileged
like
on there, and that's why you're able to come
like
back.
like she's on her way.
Yeah, they
haters
say
would say
that.
you know?
They say that.
You disagree?
I disagree because there's a lot of girls
The
on
wall
there
is
who
coming
are
for
coming
her
back who make
quite
Twitch
soon.
even less money than I do. So I don't think it's like a privilege thing about like how established of a streamer you are.
Yeah.
I think I just am able to adapt and know where to toe the line, and I'm very communicative.
No, you have
with
tips.
my partner manager. I'm like, hey,
That's
this is
it.
allowed. And so because I reach out and I ask, usually they'll say, hey, this here you crossed the line.
Trying to
That's why we have
sound all
suspend
smart
you,
and
and then I
shit,
won't
you
do
know?
it anymore. Right. So it's like I kind of innovate in this space. I'll
What's
like
the point
try
of
new
the
metas.
She's
band, though,
innovate.
then, at that
I
point?
don't think there's a point. I think
Okay.
it's stupid personally.
Can you-
It's like, why would you want to
Put a shirt
like,
on
take
and
your
say the
biggest
same
streamers
thing.
who people will mass report when they see one thing that could be wrong, and then decide I'm going to take away my own website's ad revenue for this amount of time? Like that doesn't make sense. Just tell them, hey, don't do this anymore.
Every great video starts with an idea.
That made
Turning
it
that
sense,
initial
didn't it?
idea
Don't
into a
take my
finished
money. Just tell me
product
not to do it
can often
anymore.
Feel like an overwhelming task. As someone who does YouTube full time, this is something I constantly have to deal with. That's where in-video AI.
Oh god,
comes
this
in.
guy's a
In-video
fucking
AI
incel,
is
isn't
more
he?
than
I don't
just
even know
video
this
editing.
Let me
guy.
get
He's
back
a
to
fucking
this.
incel. Look at this guy.
Here we go.
The exact reasoning behind the ban was unknown. You might know, but we do not
So
know.
I've had a few unknown ones. Which one?
It was only one day, and you lost 300,000 followers.
She
Yeah,
is
that's
so
weird.
stupid
I don't
it
know.
hurts me.
What they do also is they'll get rid of
Put the
bots, not
subtitles,
necessarily, like,
please.
streamers buying their bots, but viewers will often bot a streamer. They'll send a bunch of like hate bots to spam something annoying.
Oh yeah.
And so then if you have your channel like on follow mode only, those bots will have to follow you first and then they'll do like their spam
Doesn't her
raids,
husband
so then
like
Twitch
rule
kinda,
like
clears
rule
those
her
out
life?
every now and then.
What happened?
No, she's divorced.
Profile picture on stream.
Oh,
May 2020.
I did a video because she went on.
Oh yeah, I think what happened is I pulled him into
the
a
guy's
Discord
like, I'm
to
gonna
doing,
kill
like,
you
viewer code or
horses and
whatever.
all this.
Long as he
Yeah.
followed me, he changed his profile to
Oh, shit.
you know, like a
Yeah, she's got a real stable life.
Sweet.
yeah. So most of the bans aren't even my fault.
Yeah. ASMR streaming on Twitch. It was borderline on nature, led to mass reporting, 3-day ban.
I was doing yoga in tight pants while wearing a pigeon mask.
is the main point of your streaming? So obviously
Says
you
it
got a
straight
stream
face
now,
too.
right?
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Was the main point of the streaming
That was
before you
innovative.
convert people into your paid products like your OF subscription?
Yes and no, because I originally started off streaming as just a cosplayer and a gamer. I used to cosplay from my favorite video games and play those games on stream. And I would make my costumes for conventions. That's how I started off. And then I only really got into like the other stuff when I saw my fellow cosplayers like Jessica Negri and other girls at the time kind of doing like bikini cosplays. And I was thinking, like, what? Like, that's not what the character wears, you know, as a young naive
I'll do it
cosplay
anyway.
elitist like I used to be
Yeah.
back in the day, little nerd.
I ain't gonna let
But it
these
was then
bitches
I
leave me
realized,
behind.
oh, they have things like Patreon where they're doing these photo shoots and stuff, and you know what sells, nature of society. And I was like, oh, this makes sense.
Did you feel comfortable with it, like right out of the gate?
I would say not right out the gate because it wasn't really a comfortability like, am I comfortable in this bikini? Because I was already doing modeling in high school, so it wasn't like, oh,
High
never show me
school?
part of my body. But I was like, I don't know if this is a stable source of income, but I was wrong. Like within a few months, I think I started streaming summer of 2016, and by spring of 2017, Patreon was at $20,000 a month. So,
God
I was
damn.
wrong.
Damn.
Yeah, and now I know why they do it.
How long have you been doing OF?
I think I started that.
I'm confused. Hargrave is the fat simp.
At about
No, that's
1.5.
not me.
Yes, I know
Yeah.
you were at 1.5 at some point, right?
I would
think
simp
you
to
were
her
on
if
the
I
Iced
could
Coffee
fucking
Hour.
get in
You
that
were at
wallet.
1.5. Why do you think it's
Right?
2.5?
Yeah, I know. If you
I
have a
think
brain in your
COVID.
head, right?
COVID ended.
Yeah.
Oh, people were just
Yeah,
inside
that's when I
wanking?
saw the surge was in COVID. It 10x'd during COVID, and the
It
hot
would
tub
be a
meta was
pleasure
like
to
during that
control
first year,
her
2020 in COVID. So those
mentally,
two things kind of
you
just
know?
like,
She's definitely a sub.
helped.
So, question on that, because in this podcasting space, there's lots of manly podcasts, and then there's just
Goddamn,
just
Chris.
kind of just average podcasts, and then there's podcasting, a lot of different sides. But a lot of the conversation that's going around, and I'm not
Too many
saying
fat
I believe
simps.
this, but I would love to get your take on this. A lot of people would say that
Hey,
people
Margo.
that are in
Hey, Margo, how you doing?
that industry specifically
Hey, Margo.
are just essentially taking money from the negative
Say
part
it.
of the culture that we have now of guys
I'd
who are
audit
just
ammo if
alone,
you know what
who are
I
just
mean, and I'm
struggling.
sure that you do.
They're not going on dates. They're not getting matches. They're not even going outside and hanging with friends. And this is just kind of keeping
Well,
them.
MO be a
industry
voice
is
into
keeping them in
Naples'
that really bad
next or new
spiral that is
project,
happening right
though.
now. And then you being a major part of that industry, I'd love to
That
know
would
your
be
thoughts
fucking
on that.
insane if that happened.
I always, whenever I see people put those two things together, or like three things, or whatever, how
The
many
weak
factors,
bitches that give
I
you
don't
their
think
money.
That's not quite it, because I don't think that one causes the other. I think guys who typically can't get their life together happen to chronically be online, and whether they search it or they see a related video or they hear their friends looking at it, they eventually come across the red pill view and they resonate with it. I don't think the red pill view causes that. I think they were already in a messy situation.
Sure.
And I don't think that it
And
could
I'm taking
really
advantage
take
of
your
it
money if they weren't making
financially.
any. So-
Whee!
Yeah, well, there's also credit.
So,
That's what
Margo,
they
this
do,
this
yeah.
guy
True.
analyzes
That's true.
people's
I've had
finances for a
multiple
show.
dudes on this show who
And
are
he's like
spending money
a-
on that OF, and
I don't know. I guess
they're-
you'd call him like a
they're not
finance
making
guru or
progress.
some
I just feel like
bullshit.
someone who was already
So they're going to start
who was
going through
inclined to
like
do
her
that probably
expenses
already
and
had
everything.
debt
Right now, they're just
anyways, and they would
talking.
have just spent it on another coping mechanism.
Really?
That's really what
No
a lot of it
shit.
is for them.
What
If
the
they
Oh yeah,
listen
they're going
to
to
some
show
of
it
the
soon.
messages,
Like
Yeah.
they
they
start
know,
throwing their
right?
bills
Put
and
a
shit.
blocking
Wow.
blocks right twice a
Oh,
day. You know?
nice.
Sure.
It's gonna be
So,
hilarious.
there's some
It is
truth.
gonna be a lot.
But if they were listening to the truths they want to, and not just the truths to make them feel better, then they wouldn't be in that position anymore.
Did you
They
hear
wouldn't be
that?
watching anymore.
You gotta listen to
There's
the
addictive
truth.
things out there, gambling,
Yeah,
drinking,
their
things
truth.
like that. Obviously, corn is a addictive industry.
Right.
How do you feel being?
She's a porn worker, people. Don't let her try to trick you.
So, in a similar vein.
Exactly,
This is
right.
talking
True,
too
but
long.
the
Is
reasons
she
why
going to bring
guys
Modoc?
watch it,
No, this
usually is
isn't
because they
cute bot.
can't get you know, interaction, or they feel like they
She's
can
nice
get
to look at,
in
and
their
she
mind.
Well,
opens
there's
her
a lot of that
stupid
with
mouth.
dating apps.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Like, dating
There
apps
is.
too.
It's not a
Chris is in a
porn
bad
versus, like,
mood.
specific
Oh
issue.
shit, that's
I
right
think the
though.
issue is just
She's
a
got
lot
a
of
point.
people can't accept reality and look inwards and improve themselves.
Yeah.
And so they're just looking for cope that makes them feel better in that moment. And sometimes they watch porn, sometimes they drink, sometimes they do drugs, sometimes they gamble, sometimes they play video games.
Sometimes they watch
addiction,
Emirates.
and
Hey,
spend
quit talking about me. What the fuck?
microtransactions.
Do you feel no guilt that some of that money
Not really.
that's could be coming from addiction?
Not really.
Okay.
No.
Me personally, my actual opinion is something you're able to do whatever something adults want to do, and you're making your
Agreed.
money, and that's awesome.
That's
So
right.
I personally don't care, but I know that some people would have that
Yeah.
opinion. So
I guess like I've in my head has always been like, if I remove myself completely from this situation, what's affected in the world?
Eric,
sure.
Just my life.
Eric.
You're gonna find some other girl and do it. So then
Sure.
I stop feeling bad.
Some other girl. So she
Yeah.
figured, fuck it, it's better than to
What's
get
in your
somebody.
finances?
FOMO,
You
she's
jump into some
missing
other
out. Yeah,
businesses?
This bitch. Look at this.
Gosh. Okay.
I'm just trying to.
Oh
help.
God, how gratuitous.
You're helping.
Just great.
All right. So platinum card. I mean, you do spend a lot of money, like wild money, but it's okay.
It's fine.
It's okay because
fine.
people think, oh, Caleb just yells at people. Like I want to call out bullshit.
You could tell this
You're-
guy
you're
wants
spending
to,
just
like,
justified.
you know,
Well,
wants to
it's also
smell
such
her
a
fucking-
fraction
Yes.
of your income, so it doesn't
You
matter.
can
I
tell
also
this
don't
guy
do,
is so annoying.
cope shopping and materialistic things for the sake of feeling better about myself. But I guess I don't have to. I have the money. So
Well,
I can't say that.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, we'll just bleep it. That's fine.
You order something on Amazon and DoorDash every second of your life.
Yeah, I know.
What's the Amazon purchases?
Just miscellaneous things for the business and then my 19 animals. So
19
19?
animals.
yeah.
What kind of animals do you
God
have?
damn.
I've
Nothing
3
wrong with that,
horses,
folks.
3 dogs, 4 bunnies right now, and 9 birds.
Is that the expensive mortgage? Is that where they're all at?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How much was the purchase price of that home? I'm curious.
I can't say because I will have people finding it, but it was around $2 million.
Okay, that's actually for
Wow.
Houston, though. You can probably get a lot for that.
Yeah.
What
Well, it's like
the
it's like
fuck? Are you
multiple lots
serious?
together vibe.
This is why I
Okay,
give
okay,
up.
very
man.
cool.
People like
So
this
you
make this
spent
kind of money.
$20,000.
It's like, what the fuck?
No.
What am
You
I
spent
doing wrong?
$118,800, but then you did pay over time charges. Why are you doing pay over time? Someone who makes money.
Because I like to have credit because I do buy new cars every now and then for like social media
Fucking
purposes,
simps, man.
And then I also
So you need a leverage for those cars?
yeah, I just like.
Well, hell, that one Christmas,
and then I
that
also
kid in
don't wanna,
Dubai
like,
bought her
spend
a
lot
brand
of
new
money at once
Corvette.
because I have
Holy
investments
fuck.
Jesus
That's
yeah,
like
that
200
they
grand.
ask,
Yeah,
capital
man.
calls, and
It's
so I don't
fucked
wanna
up. I
be
wish
like,
I had.
okay,
I
here
wish
you
I
go
was
because I have
fucking
the
a
money,
hot
$100,000,
fucking
and then
chick.
they're like, hey, we need $1 million, and I'm like, okay, well, hold on, wait for my payments to come through. This industry pays a lot of money, but getting paid from sponsors and deals not always reliable on the like.
You have a
to
rep
the
in your
T.
corner though to like hound them down? And
Yeah,
fight
no,
them?
we do. They
Good.
hound him. They do hound him, but
Yeah.
even the hounding is just a process back and forth. And the capital calls like, you got a week. I'm like, hold on. That's why I rather just have pay overtime stuff, and it gets auto paid every month. I don't really have to think about it much.
Yeah. When's the last
She's
time
got
you've
that
ever
much
helped
money
them
where
spend
she just
anything?
throw it away.
On like a card.
Yeah.
I don't know. Usually I just have it.
Dude,
auto-paid
these are the
in
worst
my
people to give
checking
money
account.
to because
You
they
ever
have
had
no idea how
bad
to manage
finances?
it. You know
No.
what I mean? That's like the worst
No.
part
Who taught you?
about it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but everybody
sure,
around her's getting
some
rich.
self-searches
Exactly.
when I didn't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
as
yeah,
much as first,
exactly.
just small streamer stuff. I used to talk to other streamers. There's a bigger streamer at the time, like called Recful. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but yeah, he used to talk to me in Twitter DMs. We would talk about stocks and finances and things. And then I did some Googling,
That's the
and
answer
then
I was going to say because people
Google's
talk to
your
stocks and
friend.
finances. The Boogie, you know Boogie, 2988
shit.
YouTuber.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Boogie.
Yeah, people did the exact same thing with him. They told him to put it in crypto. He did and
Oh
lost everything.
no.
Sorry,
Well,
go ahead.
you kind of have to
Oh.
decide what's good and what's bad
Yeah.
advice, and
Don't listen
talk
to Mike
more
Schneller.
people. And then, like, I have accountants too, and they've
You
kind of
know
introduced
what's
me to other
funny is I
people,
have
and
like probably a
just kinda, like,
billion
build the
Ethereum,
network
but I
over
don't know what
time.
the
But I've
fuck to
always
do
been
with
very
it. I don't even know
skeptical.
how
I
to
don't
That's what I
access
tell
it or
people.
anything.
Why would you
blindly
buy
trust what I
something
read
that you
on the
can never
internet,
spend
like,
anywhere?
No, I
and
didn't
transfer
buy it. I
to
no,
order
I
money?
mined it. I had somebody set it up for me,
So,
and then we
but
was
yeah,
I
my
was mining
family
it that
doesn't
whole
come from
time,
money
but
or
then
anything, so
Sure.
he
I had to
disappeared,
learn
so I don't
kinda
know
like
how to
all as
access
an
it or
adult.
anything.
No one ever teaches you as a kid. They
Wow.
should in school. They don't.
Well, that's usually everyone's excuse who comes on the show that they've been using lately. I feel like excuses have a trend on my show. Like everyone will start saying it within 3-month segments.
Hey,
And right
Perth,
now is no one
a
ever
bit of a
caught
man
me. And I'm
jaw.
like, well, you're
Yeah.
40. Like you could have.
Yeah. But also, if your parents aren't getting themselves in that situation, why would they have to teach you? Because they don't know to teach you that if it's just common sense to them. So
They used to
Yeah.
teach
I
that in
kinda
high
get that.
school.
But
It's
I
called
think schools
finance.
really should.
Yes.
Economics, all you
Yeah.
learn about is
Yeah, they
Consumer
can't
supply and
change a
demand.
tire or anything.
That works for
Economics
Consumer
class.
education.
Hey,
I
Perth.
know what
Yeah.
supply and
Yeah.
demand is,
Yeah.
but I don't know about everyone else.
That's true. I've definitely heard a lot of different arguments on that. They're like, most people, like when they take their little gen ed class, like they're usually just, they're just not really paying attention. So if it was actually taught in school, like would people actually get things from it? I'd still
Maybe.
like to see it, because even if we still get like 25% of the class to do it, that's still 25% more than we're getting
Right.
now.
Well, I think
So-
it would help too if schools actually
Fuck,
did
we had a
field trips
class
that
where we
matter and
bought
take kids
stocks. They gave
where
us
they
money
can
and we
see
bought fucking
people
Yeah,
stocks.
bad
We were
dude.
the most
finances.
full
Yeah.
return at the end of
Homeless
the year.
people,
They
just
wanted
little
it.
field trip,
Yeah.
I
and then
remember
maybe they
that
would pay
shit.
attention to that class.
Hey, well,
bus
Hung.
field trip to
Yeah.
All
Under
money
the
fake,
bridge.
like her personality.
Okay.
But, like,
Instead of the state
prisons-
capitol. Yeah.
Prisons, homeless shelters, mental hospitals, little perspective. I think it makes you pay attention.
Yeah, right.
So they pay attention to Andrew Tate because he's flexing the Bugatti. Well, will they pay attention to their
Yeah.
finances if they see a different example?
What do you think of Andrew Tate? Because you're on the complete opposite side of him, right?
Yeah, I think he actually has some really sound truths, but of course, like his controversial takes, he has to. Otherwise, he's like every other motivational, smart finance, like life
Is he
guru.
finance?
Well, sometimes
Okay.
as a Hustlers University program.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's like OF University? Where's Amrant's OF University?
Well, I don't like encouraging girls to join OF because they'll think I can just join it
Oh,
and make a lot of money like
that's
all
a
these
fucking
successful girls. But
cop-out.
really,
Fucking
there's
hypocrite
no
right
reach
there.
on OF. You have to have followers on every other social media platform.
Yeah, that would be a whole
So at that point,
like
it would be
separate.
a social media
start just
platform
teaching.
university,
Yeah.
and that's already so oversaturated, and the
Don't
algorithm
be
is
like
changing so
me.
much. Like the amount of time it
Fucking
would take for me to
hypocrite.
give
Oh,
accurate
God.
information and stay up to date, it would have already changed. It's just not worth the time. And most people won't apply themselves because most people drawn to that field are inherently lazy. So
So a lot of people that like
You
are
lazy
really
hookers.
good in their industry, when they're like kind of done being on the front side of it, the forward facing, they go into like the management side of it. Have you
yeah,
ever considered the
done
management
that.
side?
yeah, I have a management company.
Oh,
Um,
all right.
We're
Yeah.
managing
Well,
homes.
it's
pretty
called Real
much.
Work, and we
A
will help influencers. Like a lot of it is
Uh,
OF girls, but we do have like some more mainstream stuff too, and we help them like send out their content, get it posted.
I'll see you,
Kind
Margot.
of like a personal assistant
Bye, Margo.
online vibe.
Do you think OF like as a platform and work as a platform in the more modern day kind of prays towards people who come from disadvantaged situations and they see
Yeah.
that as their way out?
I think that's who it appeals to a lot. Like a lot of girls see that as a way out, but it's really not because they're seeing the side effect of having already achieved relevancy, and you could be relevant anywhere, right?
Mhm.
Like anyone who has relevancy can have success on OF or any kind of like paywalled platform like Patreon or whatever. The trick there is to already have the audience that will go over there and convert. You can't just get random people to convert that don't know who you are.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be clear, when I ask you these hard questions, I just want to make this clear because we've never met before. Doesn't mean I'm coming from an opinion. Your
Hard,
finances
Oh, no,
are
I
just
love it.
really good, so I'm just
Oh,
trying to bring
he's
some kind
hard
of
right now.
interesting things.
No,
Because, like,
he's
oh,
met
look
her
at you, what's
before.
happening
I
now?
know it. I saw the
There's-
video.
No, I was hoping you would just start the video off by just being like DoorDash, DoorDash,
Turn it
DoorDash,
out.
DoorDash.
It's better
Why?
company's
And your
name.
percentages. That's why I don't want. I want people to know that. I mean, the show's real.
Dude,
It's
the
it's
wall
not
is
fake.
not gonna be
DoorDash.
kind to her.
Percentage is
The
like
wall
your
is not
personal
gonna be
spending.
kind
Yeah,
to
a lot of
her.
people don't think I
Yeah.
make as much money as I do, but then like
But
you
you kill
places
it.
like Forbes, who they require your like tax forms and your statements to verify and fact check, like New York Times articles, like they require that too. So it's definitely there.
You spent in your personal account $16,024 on food.
What do you mean by
Going out to eat, essentially. It's stuff that you're not preparing for yourself. That's how we define it.
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh no, that's so much money.
I'm like, I eat healthy.
It's 4%. It's 4%
Let me look
of
at
your
this.
spending.
Whoa.
So it's like it's nothing for you because you don't have any bad finances. It's 4% of your spending. But even so, you bring in $2 million.
Yeah, when I was eating Roadhouse
for
a couple of months there, that's probably a good couple of grand I blew.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was doing that shit nightly, man.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah.
It is miscellaneous BS.
Oh.
Yeah. The BS food is the green, I think.
Oh, great. So it's even less. Look at that.
I was like, I don't spend that much on food because I normally just DoorDash. I don't actually go out to eat. Really, unless it's like I'm taking my team and we're going to Nobu in Vegas.
Broad,
done that a few times.
Well, I saw you at Uchiko. No,
Grumpy Agony and Colin. Yes, she still does that.
And I love Uchiko.
What's that?
Yeah, I love food.
That call-in show, but it's always about dating.
I
can't go on.
That drove me crazy.
Well, I don't have any issues with dating. What I want to do is go on and discuss CG with her for a laugh and get her impression.
$2 million a month into the business. Now, how's your tax situation? So we're preparing for last year's taxes. I assume you're going, well, you probably do quarterly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's your tax situation?
Quarterly with extensions.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's pretty okay. The annoying part is finding an accountant to be able to keep up with it. I've changed accountants a few times because there's just so much.
Give me a break. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Newer.
Like any competent
accountant
can keep up with that shit.
Yeah. Make so much money.
Yeah, it's hard to find. Like when they say when people say they're the top, right? It's like, how do you verify that they're like
put it in the other spare room over
about
there.
like how to do this?
We're filling up the storage.
Expenses.
Yeah. Right.
So speaking
the sunroom, put it in the sunroom.
Okay.
Fill the pool with the money.
Questions. They wrote down some questions. The producers wrote down some questions that I didn't write down, so I was just looking at his. I haven't seen this question, but Noah's asking if you think I should launch an OnlyFans. If so, any tips?
If you should launch an
anyone want any of this?
I think yes, actually, because you don't have to post pictures of yourself. You could just post behind the scenes or like vlogs, or you can keep with your little fitness journey on there, and people would pay to see it and encourage you and be motivated by it.
You know the George Costanza picture, like the art painting?
No.
Oh, let me show you a picture.
I do. Yes.
It's famous.
That
George
is
Costanza photo. We'll throw it on screen for everyone.
I love that. That would be fun.
We're thinking if we hit like 1.5 million subscribers, we'll do that. Like my one and only pose as me and the George Costanza.
No, that's a good idea. But what you should have already is as other clips kind of built up, like a little library. So when people join, that's not like the only thing. Right.
Oh, you think so? Like, not just a one-off, never go
not
on
a
again?
one-off, but then like have like your little, like if you starting to do grocery shopping.
What's her hand moving like that
like
for?
mini vlogs on there, or even full length ones, whatever you
want.
See that?
And then like your
she just does her waves her hands around like that.
Workout videos and
like
stuff.
She's grabbing a peen all the time.
Yeah. No, well, I need to start that.
Thank you,
Chris. Dear Lord.
What's that? Hello?
Yeah. They keep
yes,
offering to go to the gym with me to get me to actually do it.
Dear Lord, she is so stupid.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't even know that
she's
literally we were talking a couple days ago.
Oh, she's just
she's 60 mil stupid.
Yeah, you can like go there and meet streamers.
She's just she has the fortunate luck of being
so
hot,
actually
so she
this
stupid.
that brings me
she won the
to
genetic
my
lottery
because you've been through a lot of different drama, and we don't need to go through them all. There's some boxing drama. I think that's currently kind of ongoing, isn't it?
No, it was last year. That was a Spanish streamer whose name is Abai. He's huge in Spain, and he was inviting international streamers too to come box in his big event, and I was going to, but then I had some like health stuff.
Wait a minute. Wasn't she the chick who was on?
That was cool.
There's some other drama we won't talk about. Then there's a bands and blah 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 blah.
Hold on, what?
Wasn't she the chick who like after Frost? Remember Frost? The whole Frost bullshit with
the one that was like we don't want you or whatever.
Yeah. But wasn't Amaranth the one they hired to like break that? Because she was to contrast from.
Oh yeah, they were gonna do that, but then the company died before she could do it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You should have just hired Ammo at the get-go, dumb fucks. I mean, that's a true Olivia Munn replacement right there, man. I mean, we go from Olivia Munn eating hot dogs to this lesbian hag. Like, dude, I don't think so.
Yeah, that was crazy. That whole shit. Yeah.
Blah blah. All right, let's go into the meat. Yeah.
Meaty.
This is what we're here for.
I'm always here for meat.
Let's do it. What's well, there's so much spending that I think I'm just mostly going to call out the big things because
Called
again,
speech
it's
training?
judicial stuff. Like this is apparel store and TCG player. You spent a decent amount of money there. Go to beauty shops. You Instacart all your food. It looks like. Do you cook food?
Not unless I'm doing like a
Yeah, right,
specific
she cooks.
stream
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah, you order all your food. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll
God
cook
damn,
my
look at
dog's
those
food,
bills.
but for my food,
Wow.
it's easier just to DoorDash because going to the store and then cooking it will actually lose me money and time.
Yes,
Oh,
at your
Jesus
level,
Christ.
think that's probably my medical stuff. Yeah, I had surgery recently. So it's probably like stuff leading up to that. Is there going to be ongoing medical costs?
I don't think so. I had cysts on each ovary that I had removed.
That doesn't sound fun.
No, it wasn't fun. But then there was like probably a bunch of like hormonal testing and all that. So
Who the hell is this
now
person
make
and why
$2
should
million
I
bucks a
care?
month, but we're going to fancy.
Well,
places
she's a
like Olive
busty
Garden.
redhead who's made 57 mil
like
on
their soup,
Twitch.
and I'm
We're
sick.
just
Oh, you're sick right now?
No.
Past
I'm
tense.
good. Past
STD
tense. Yeah,
clinic?
This is older.
I'm like
This was
a
like a month ago.
anti be around sick people.
good
No,
evening,
no, no.
They terrify
Timothy.
me. Okay.
She had bad surgery.
Locksmith,
Would you?
$226.
Oh,
welcome,
yeah, that
Timothy.
one,
Thanks for coming.
I
Hey,
have
Timmy.
my locks changed every time I have an assistant that leaves because of like, my status. I don't want them to like feel like they're struggling for money and then come back and go crazy and like try to
She's
black on
so
me or something.
kind.
I don't. Not
Look
that
how
I think that
kind
they
she
would,
is,
because
right?
I'm pretty
She
good
doesn't
judge
pay her
filter on who I
obviously.
hire anyways. But I just have that paranoid feeling.
Well, that's fair. I just looked at
So-
your new assistant.
Yeah, so she's great.
You think will she do that?
Not in this condition. I don't think so. Something she have to get into drugs or something in the future. But you never know. You never know.
Do you, with your ex relationships
Foreshadowing.
with your employees, do you usually end good terms, bad terms?
That's good
Midterms?
terms.
Okay, good.
Good terms.
That's good. And then you had a toy prop purchase 2000.
Sorry, I heard Busty
the big
75.
purchases
Those are
No,
okay.
she made 57
Oh.
That was
million.
business expense technically.
Yeah, million.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
million.
still-
The man
Last
letter,
year.
3,577.
Dude, I
Oh,
can't
that-
even
was
believe
that
the
illegal? I
grift.
think that was-
Oh, yeah.
Dude, to be
That
honest,
was,
you know,
uh,
this chick,
Yeah, some
man.
legal expenses.
Yeah, you got that
'cause there
kind of grift.
is
No
an
shame in
ongoing
that game.
case right now. There is a very popular big franchise that has used my likeness and image without permission and my name, and selling products in physical stores across America. So hopefully they'll accept my settlement. But yeah, that's what that is. Legal fees.
Are you able to say what you hope the
Yeah,
settlement
that's
might be?
true. I know she's talking about
Not
the
right now.
shampoo
We've
and
What?
all
been
that
going back
shit.
and forth. We might
Who's doing it?
negotiate somewhere in the middle.
The Chinese,
else.
they're ripping her
Oh.
off.
I want a big company to settle with
Yeah, I know.
for a lot of money.
Yeah.
That
Get
sounds
out.
fun.
Fucking
Oh,
Except for the demand letter stuff.
assholes.
That's
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah, the gal I'm seeing, I saw the
and then
shampoo and I was
something
laughing
in,
and I'm like,
I
why
think
is ammo
probably the
on
town you're
here?
around. It was yeah. Something
She's
in
like,
China,
oh, I just thought that
$2,000
was
Oh,
just
that's
some
my dog.
random model
He-
chick.
He
Oh.
has to go to the vet a lot right now because he has cancer.
You have
so.
pet insurance? Well, I don't know if it would qualify under.
No,
Where
I
they are.
don't, because I just think for most of my situation,
I think they're double
insurance
Ds.
usually will not apply. Obviously, it would have been good with cancer, but like that's
GLP
such, like,
Diddy
a
with his plane.
one-off thing that you try not to think about. So in retrospect,
Oh, she
you
doesn't
might
make
be looking at it.
57 million.
How's
On
the horse
average,
doing?
she makes about 5
No,
mil a
we're
year.
making his life
But
comfortable.
Really?
last
so
year,
I have all
yeah,
the assistants
last year
giving
she
him
made
love and cooking him meat
57
every day,
million
so.
Oh,
because
the
she made the
assistants.
kick deal.
Was
and
there
they
like
paid
an
her
army
50
of,
million.
like-
There is, because it's like
Plus
when I'm
5
doing stuff
mil
like this,
plus that
someone's
was
gotta
like a
cook for the
bonus.
baby still.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
How many people are there taking care of the?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
today
it's like
3.
a contract you would
So-
sign in sports.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Yeah, you
That's
get a bonus.
crazy.
Yeah, someone's got to take care of him. Lots of animals.
I'm sure she
we're
goes
Uber
through
eating, we're
assistance
collecting
every
cards,
few
another toy
months.
prop.
Oh, you know it.
$11,800 for this one.
Which one is that?
It was another toy prop from Spartan.
Oh,
How are these so much?
$12,000.
I'm having a custom robot made.
Sex
No
robot.
way.
Yeah. So
For
it's for OF.
to,
It's
like,
a business
sell?
expense. No,
Oh, okay.
no,
Jesus
for
to make for
Christ.
the
Oh,
content.
it's that
Yeah.
horse thing. I
How
know
do
what
you
she's
post?
talking about.
Like, how often
Okay.
do you have to post?
Okay, I'll explain what this is. Okay, so she's like a horse rider or whatever, and I remember seeing this. I didn't think she actually was going to do this, but they have like a training machine that people can get on. It's like a fake horse. It's like when you go to bars and they have that
Midnight
thing you can-
Cowboy. Yeah, think
Yeah.
Midnight Cowboy. Yeah.
yeah, you can get on that bull thing and it spins you around. Well, it's basically the same thing, but I remember her saying, "Oh, I'm going to get this and then just aim it away and then it'll just have my ass going up and down."
All right. Hell yeah.
As someone making that kind of content
Oh,
to
we
bring in
post,
this
we
much
post,
money.
we post daily, but I have my team do it. I only make content for it like 2 days out of the month.
Yeah,
really.
you batch it up.
Yeah, we do like 12.
Oh,
15
just
hour
put an
photo
engine
shoots
underneath
and
her and have her buck you.
then the
Is
team
it just
edits
pictures?
it.
You're making $1 million
No,
with
it's
pictures?
it's videos too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, videos too.
Wow. What's a robot gonna do? Let's ask.
It's good marketing.
No, what does the robot do?
That's what everyone wants to know, and they have to buy the video to find out, Caleb.
Oh, okay. Good plug. Good plug.
The grift is
We're going
strong.
out.
Grift.
Went to a game store.
Yeah, it's a training robot like to do horse training.
Kingdom,
And she was going to buy it
all
and
that
turn
good
it and just
stuff.
aim her
And
ass
then
at
it looks
the
like
screen
you
and go up
pay.
and
You do
down on
lots
it.
of contract with things like Upwork.
You guys
stuff,
remember
yeah?
those
Yeah.
fucking machines
Okay.
you
Yeah.
put
What is
orders
that
in when
usually?
you went to the
Video
grocery
editing or-
store? Where you could
Yeah.
ride the pony and
Yeah,
shit.
like
it
a
really
Exactly.
just depends on
That's
the
exactly what it is.
It's
Yes,
usually not,
exactly.
it's usually like around the house, like construction related
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
remodels, fixes. My dogs, they were digging in the side yard and they didn't actually hit anything, but just laying
They just
against
found
the
a
house
Mexican
in
body or
between that
two.
and the fiber line bent my fiber line. So I was out of internet for one of the days until the guy came and resoldered it. So that kind of
That's
thing can
obnoxious.
cost
They don't
like
solder
$20,000
fucking
in
up the
time
wire.
loss. So then I had
Fucking
to
yeah,
I
right.
was
She has
having,
no
like,
idea what she's talking
build
about.
stuff to
Yeah.
adapt around problems like this. Then I built like a gate around the fiber line.
Yeah.
It's just random stuff.
How many square footage is this like whole mini compound that you have?
I think in building space, like inside, it's probably like 6,000 square feet or so.
Living my dream.
It's nice
You know,
because I have work and life separated because I have a house for
Yeah.
me.
Ah,
My bedroom's
shit.
my animals.
Good one, bro.
I
And
mean,
then
by 3
I have
Jose's
like a
tacos?
driveway, and then I have like a 6-car garage set up, and that garage is converted into a studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Are you a
it's
car
like
person?
I'm not like a super big car person,
You
but
said you sometimes have to get like a
yeah,
new
I
car
do.
for content.
Yeah,
don't you
like
just
I
rent?
have no, I don't I don't just do the lease and stuff. I do will for some things, but
Well, I mean, like, what
Yeah.
is what is like the content? Is it one-off content or?
no, it's off I need like a nice car sometimes with enough space to be able to
Yeah, she
do
blew
car
150
themed OF
grand on that
videos
fucking
where there might be
Cherokee
something like
wagon piece of
Roadhead.
shit
We don't
with
know,
the
okay?
What?
inline
It
6.
can vary. It
This is
varies.
All right. Wow. Okay.
It makes itself back. It's all good.
Let's talk all
It's a
about
business
it.
expense.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Lots of Etsy stuff. Some billable hours, $2,000. That sounds dangerous, by the way.
Billable
Like,
hours
don't
legal?
die if you're accumulating all this
it's
money.
parked.
Oh,
It's I'm responsible.
okay. That's a whole wild industry that I know
Yeah.
nothing about.
Yeah. You can do anything if you use it in a video. It's a tax expense.
Have you met with CPAs to confirm all of this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So I know a lot of people, they like to sometimes overestimate what is sometimes tax
That's why I
deductible.
do my horse. I like go to the barn and visit my horses on stream, and then
Wants
everything
her
horse
fish
related is
taco.
also tax expense.
Yeah.
Remember she wore that horse
Hans
head?
is just eating
Remember
out.
that
No,
shit there?
let's
Yeah.
see. Anything expensive here? DMCA review.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Did someone try to knock you down?
No, it's a chronic OF girl problem. People try to leak, so you have a team that goes and takes them down.
Oh, yeah. Because,
Yeah.
okay, as someone, not to get too much into my consumption habits, but I go the free route.
Yeah, I mean, I would too if I was a guy, but
Yeah, like I don't really understand spending money. Though again, I respect the other side of it. Like, very
Yeah.
well.
Well, I think it's more of a.
Well, how does
they're
someone
doing
combat
it.
that?
You just have like a team that reaches out. In my case, and they will like DMCA websites. Will submit it to be like, hey, this is copyrighted
who?
material to any website that's in America. Usually they have to honor it because they get scared. Because I have the team involved lawyers with legal notices.
There has to be just like.
Yeah,
I mean, the internet's wild. It's like the Wild West. It has to be impossible to get it all right.
Oh, it's impossible to get it all. And there are some websites that are foreign where it's like you can't do anything because they just don't honor those same laws and they won't respond. But Google will always honor it. So you just go to Google and you're like, hey, remove this listing from the search results, and boom, gone.
Damn.
That's useful.
Out of the people you pay when you do these things that are
too bad.
Don't put her on any of our shit, her grave.
Collaboratory in the road. Is that someone like you go find and hire, or like
no?
I work with. We'll find out. I'll probably show it on you.
Oh,
who does that? Yeah, and
Makes
then
sense.
through that agency too, they kind of like help people that I manage.
Many hand jobs.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's real work.
We have the wine enthusiast, big into the glug glug.
Oh, I get the wine, but I don't actually drink a lot of it.
Yeah,
it's more for my.
I don't believe
social
that at all.
gatherings and stuff because I have like a bar in my house.
Oh, yeah, you're rich. $4,000 trademark filing of some kind. It's exciting.
Yes. Yeah.
New things on the horizon.
Yes, that's for an. I can't say the name because it's a surprise, but it's a good name. It's for an energy drink. I'm working on that with.
That's her
streamer
thing with her
who's
pussy
much
juice
larger than
crap or
myself
whatever.
in terms of relevancy.
A competitor to Prime, perhaps.
Not really. It's just energy drink. It's not like watery.
Yeah.
Type.
Well, you can get the super
electrolyte
caffeinated
thing.
version.
It's not
No, I
watery.
didn't know,
What the
but
fuck? Is
Actually, I'm
that?
working on
That's
Try with the
pussy
different
juice.
That's the selling
Really?
point,
Yeah.
Chris. It's not watery.
Goodness.
Yeah,
It's
lots
not
of fun
watery.
She's
stuff on the
actually
horizon.
doing that.
Who
She's
should be
actually trying
auditing
to
who
sell her
here?
pussy juice and
The
beer.
question.
I'm like, fuck,
Okay.
man.
And your energy bill's expensive. Not
Yeah.
really. It makes sense at this
I
point.
think
$2
it's coming
grand?
from someone who grew up in
Wow.
a family where the
Wait,
household
hold
income
on.
was.
Where's the? I'm gonna show that. I want.
Is just
$2
under
fucking
50,000 for
grand.
most of the time. So, but I don't actually
that's
drink a
wine
lot of it.
enthusiast.
It's more for my long time.
Her animals drink wine.
CEQ, Barnt, CB.
Who's
That's
this?
insane. What the fuck? Does she got powered dildos running?
I wanted to see that Powerball thing. We'll just keep playing, but
It's yeasty.
1,300.
I think that was my
2,600 something electric bill.
All like boarding.
How in the fuck are you using that much electricity?
$1,000.
That's what I just said. What the fuck she got
the
running?
windshield. Okay, so one of the cars I got recently, and it just took a while to get it. I got a Rolls Royce, but then within 3 days of having it, some hater, probably one of those Eat the Rich Facebook posters, came and shattered the windshield when it was parked, and I was just in the store for 5 minutes. I was like, what?
Really?
Ridiculous. Yeah, so like day 4, it was already in the shop.
Oh
getting repaired,
shit!
and that glass is expensive.
Man, I need a
but
Yeah,
drink.
it's
my car insurance,
For that.
I have it. I know that's new for you with guests on the show.
Yes. You should have got a Cybertruck. It's unbreakable.
I
right?
actually have looked into Cybertrucks. For me, though, I just don't think they'll actually fit that much for a truck, like space-wise.
No, they don't. No.
Yeah.
Myself and a couple of my teammates, we drove a Cybertruck the other day. One of the first made here, and it's small on the inside.
Don't
It's
tell Ethan.
like not comfortable.
Yeah, I haven't been in one, but it just from the appearance of the shape.
Now, we
it
need to
looked
eat
like it would not
snot
be useful
and tell
for
him to do
big
this with-
dogs or like
Imagine
anything
that
I
happening.
need. So.
No, we could barely.
Well, that's
get
none of
people
your
in the back.
concern what I
Might
do
go
with
just
my
for
money.
fun, because why not? But I don't know. Maybe.
$1,000 on something that's blacked out. Dispute hours, 3 BDE, 1,000.
Yeah, because they were, legal
He'll
fees
fucking
looking
coin
into
that
taking
shit.
name for the
That's
product.
super
I'm
coin.
working on
Oh,
it.
when you fly, you just like fly everyone in the like Houston area.
Holy
This is
fuck!
expensive.
$3,500.
$4,000. What are we doing? We're just like renting
When?
half of a plane.
When? Let me see, because I have to buy.
Early last month, beginning of last month.
That's probably just the first class tickets. there and back for me and my staff.
Jesus Christ!
There's only
many?
one way to travel.
Anywhere
folks.
from like 3 to 5 people at a time.
Okay.
But then you do like there and back, right? So
See, I thought
it
we were
adds up.
upgrading from roadhead to planehead for content purposes.
You know, for some reason, flight attendants just aren't down with that.
Come on, join
I've
us in
been trying.
2024, flight attendants. Thousands of people have been
Christ,
through our budgeting
fucking
program,
cry me a
and
river,
you need to as
bitch.
well. We
Yeah.
literally have the lowest refund rate. Your Jim?
Optics Planet. I can't
You've
remember
spent a
what that
lot
is.
there. 758 on this one, and then there was some more on the other one. Do you
don't
budget
remember.
at all? Because some of these you just don't
Define-
know.
I will.
You
I
try to
will
define
keep track-
budget?
I will, yeah, I do
No,
that.
she
I'm
spends
also
it as it
keep track of
comes
how
in.
much
Raining
I
money.
have
It's just
available
gotta
in my
He has
accounts.
no idea
for
what that
capital
even
calls.
means.
It's
Yeah,
more of like
okay.
that kind of budget, like knowing that something is coming up that will require
Is
me
he
to send a
projecting
huge
it's
chunk,
small
and then
inside?
like being like policing myself on like stuff like Pokemon cards or whatever, like expenses until.
Because this is just your personal. This isn't your business checking account.
This is
Yeah.
like a fucking
This is your
junior
personal, and
high
you have
schooler
about
fucking talking about her budget.
7 purchases
you
a day on
Yeah,
average.
it feels like
Yeah,
a dad
it's
who's
alright.
going,
Some
why
of them
did you buy
subscriptions,
this?
So it's automatic.
know?
Yo,
Exactly.
that's wild.
Well, I
can't
also
even
have my
imagine.
He needs a daddy, it sounds like.
They have access to like the
Why not
accounts.
the business. Instead, this is personal.
Oh, the personal one. It depends what it is. Sometimes if it's like I have them paying my horse stuff, like or vet
Yeah.
bills, then they'll just do it. They'll go on there and do it. So sometimes I like don't realize how many are going the other day because I'm just telling them to take care of it.
Wow, a true Texan. Gunworks.
Yeah, I have guns and a lot of.
I just remember her with that
ammo,
goddamn
'cause you never
horse.
know.
Remember
That's
that
how it
horse? The horse
holds its
smashed
value.
on her head.
Yeah.
A lot of the
I
stuff.
can't get it out of my
People.
head.
It's hit the fan.
Oh,
scenario.
you mean if the
Yeah,
entire
if shit hits
Yeah.
the fan
Zero,
guns,
sure.
Hargrave.
Exactly.
bullets would be better. yeah.
Doomsday prepping.
Okay.
But also, I need bullets in case crazy people show up. So
That one's fair. Now,
Yeah.
more expensive eBay. Uchiko. I love Uchiko. I like Uchi more, but Uchiko.
delicious.
Yum. Okay, and then more plane tickets, $700. Oh gosh, okay, and just a lot of plane expenses.
Yeah.
Patreon. Okay, you're spreading the
I
love.
still have Patreon. Yeah.
You're throwing some money towards other
Well,
Patreons.
I'm also getting
Not
money.
mine,
I'm
but-
getting money from Patreon.
Oh, okay. Hotel West Hollywood, expensive there. Expensive insurance. The State Farm insurance.
Jesus Christ.
$2,444.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's a fucking
It's,
rack.
Blacktop
it's
Yeah,
expensive
it's
stuff.
total rack.
Like a
Smoothie.
good
King.
neighbor.
You're coming, you know
Smoothie
that?
King, we're door dashing.
Ah.
Come on. If we're gonna DoorDash, at least have smoothies that taste like something that
Okay.
isn't sugar.
Hear me out. I had to do that when I'm sick and I don't feel like eating, and I need nutrients. So I just do like the spinach smoothies.
I was
And
gonna
I'm
say,
like,
it's
I
not
need
sugar.
nutrients.
Chew
God
Okay.
damn it.
I do
Oh,
healthy smoothies.
Surprise,
Oh,
surprise, no
God.
interest ever paid.
Healthy
There, 'cause,
sugar.
Healthy
yeah,
sugar.
people have asked
yeah.
for a positive audit, so this is their positive audit for the year.
Yay!
Yeah, that's a good point. Where the hell is she
$1,319
flying
on
to
this
all the
card.
time?
Steam games.
Oh, yeah, it could be
Steam
Dubai.
games.
Yeah.
Wow. Guns, horses, and video games. You're every guy's dream girl. It's
Except-
crazy.
except for I guess the good thing is, even though I have all those much spending, at least I make the money rather than asking them to do it right.
Wait, what?
For
I
a
did
dream
got a point
not
there.
know that.
usually horse girls are like
Oh, okay.
expensive. They're like red flags. She'll take all your money, and it's like, well,
okay.
Oh, yeah,
At least
horse
I can
girls
do
are
things
red
for my
flag
own
people.
Quest
desires.
We're playing
Diagnostics,
Family
staying up to
Feud.
date
She
to make
hit all
sure
the hot
things are good when
topics.
collaborating.
oh yeah, no, that's mostly probably the hormonal related stuff. They get
Trying to have
lab tests and
babies.
things.
What the hell are
Give
these
money
Twitch
to Twitch
fees?
streamers. I like that.
Yeah, I
Spreading the love.
subscribe to my friends.
Oh, that's her subscription.
there's some
She's all
pluses.
tier 1
And
subscriptions.
Spotify. You can afford Spotify.
Yeah,
You can
I
afford
can.
Spotify.
She don't
No
even
more Twitch,
she don't even go
And
to
then
the
here's
high
your
tier on the
primary
people.
checking
She's only
movie
doing
business.
$5 to them.
This is a little bit of money. No. Okay, these are subtractions. There's this Twitch.
That Saudi
just
Arabian
Twitch, just
kid.
$5 going on here, $5 going on here, and this must be from your company, Isolani.
Yeah,
is that
that's
your.
that's my LLC that everything is under, like all the Amaranth related things.
Okay, so you transfer over a casual 220,000.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you paid yourself $2,000. Okay.
Well,
you
yeah,
know.
I pay myself because then it
Thi-
helps. with
This
taxes if
highlights
you,
how
like, pay
great
yourself
America
a
is. and how
salary
Are you
horrible
from an
it is,
LLC.
all
yeah.
at the same
Okay.
time.
Yeah,
you
rather
know
than
what I mean?
saying a
It's like,
single part.
goddamn.
Like I think in
Yeah,
the tax
yeah,
form
yeah.
somewhere, I think I gave her. I have it. Where in 2021, I did the switch, so it has like two different.
Why does she have a humongous jaw
classifications of
drinking
it.
coffee?
Okay.
Oh, she's
to
trolling
broker.
with
I
that,
think
like she's
it's
sucking you off
interactive
or whatever.
broker. Yeah, $100,000 went out.
I think,
Oh,
$100,000.
Yeah.
Holy
I
fuck!
much money
If you like
going out.
looking at tax
Dude,
forms,
this shit's fucking,
That's
dude, man.
$13
yeah.
million
Yeah.
in
Don't get me
taxes.
started.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Sam.
But wait, how much?
Oh.
Wait, total?
Well,
like
I
ever?
mean, like on the tax form, that my net income is 13 million, so it's like I have to pay taxes on that.
Fucking
But
simps,
Yeah, see, that's
bro.
13 million or
Fucking
net income.
simps, bro.
13 fucking million!
The gas stations and the orchard, so that I can.
She is the
write those
highest
off
paid in the
and
histories of
just,
hoes.
like subtract
You
them
ain't
from my
shitting.
yearly income and have
How
lower tax.
Ammo
rate.
I
been
have big
around.
questions about the
I
gas station. coming
just
up.
learned
Oh.
about her due to hard. She's been around for
Blizzarding?
like 7 years.
Some
She's
things
run
I
out
don't
of rope.
recognize
She
because
knows
doesn't
it.
sound like what
They're
I
just
spend it on.
endless, like just
That wall
little
is
bits of money
coming.
going out.
She feels it.
Yeah, that Blizzard Entertainment. That's what that is.
Okay, yeah.
That's my WoW subscription potentially, or like plushies that I bought.
God,
Or-
when her money runs
I don't
out,
know,
she's
there's
gonna
always
be
conventions
fucked.
too.
Dude, she's
So
fucked. She has no skills.
453,447.
Oh, just wait. Just wait till you hear later what you'll
Now,
see. He's gonna
ended with
survive. It's crazy.
$444,902. Casual.
God
Those
damn.
are my Diablo purchases. I bought the horse skins in Diablo.
People like
Can I
this
ask you?
usually
You don't have to tell me
fuck a lot
because
of
it's
money.
not your impact her personal things. But how much does she make? How much do you pay your people?
They start off like around like 40,000 a year.
Okay.
Yeah, like starting, and then they grow from there.
People gave me hate for paying people $100,000 a year. They
Really?
They said I'm taking advantage of people. Yeah.
People are
Are
entitled.
my people just meaner?
Oh
or something?
God,
They're
I hope
just
I
trying
hope
to
this
blackmail
chick
you into
has to
paying
like
more.
find.
Oh, you mean
a
your
job.
audience?
She's gonna
Yeah.
fuck it up.
Oh, they're
You know she's
entitled
gonna
to
fuck it up.
what they think they
I
should
hope
be
she has to
making
find
from
like
like
some
the
fucking
rich boss.
fast
But I
food
don't realize the
job.
people that they work for daily,
Have
who
those
they're accepting
people
minimum
get
wage from,
you will sell
are often billionaires.
time
You
comes.
go up the ladder enough.
We
Worry
never
about
eat at
yourself.
restaurants
Here's
to save money.
Wells
I
Fargo
bring
business
my own
card
soda and
purchases,
coffee with me whenever I
$9,000.
go anywhere, so I
And
don't have
Nintendo,
to,
Amazon. This is where all the Amazon
stop
stuff is.
wasting money and
Brrr,
steal the
Amazon,
life.
Amazon,
Damn.
Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. Bezos all day. Amazon.
Bezos, Daddy Bezos,
Mm-hmm. Got some Asian fusion food.
delicious.
Expensive PetSmart trip makes sense.
Yeah, every time I go to PetSmart, it's like $400 minimum.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's just
What
in
a
the
fucking
bunnies.
cunt. Fuck this
God
chick.
damn.
What a
I'm like,
cunt.
actually-
Sorry.
Aw,
Sorry.
do you have
My
any animals?
friend.
No, I have
Cheers,
no,
Joey.
you
Give
can
me
say that.
quality.
I couldn't do more than that
What
in
kind?
my life. Half golden, half Aussie, and then half Great Pyrenees, half something.
We think alike. I have a golden
She sounds
retriever
like
and a
a
border
bitch.
collie
Oh,
and a Caucasian shepherd who's a guardian
Okay,
dog.
her
with
smile
earrings.
is super
should've
creepy.
brought
She has dead eyes.
I should have.
You
The
should've
border
brought them.
collie would have behaved. Everyone
Dude,
else would have
just
been
her
annoying, but
answers.
the
It's
border
so
collie.
like,
is
the
good.
recording
so
before, well, mine are
condescending,
crazy,
you know what I mean?
so I get it. Like mine are wild, but
Are you
It's
sure
hard
you
to
want
like her,
'Cause I'm
you know?
having puppies soon with the golden, the border collie.
She seems too
Am I
conniving.
enabling?
we'll
I
talk
shouldn't
about it
enable.
later.
Exactly. Exactly.
Actually, if I had more time, the guest that we filmed most recently before you, their pup was under the desk the whole time, and it was awesome. I love this so much. I love when people bring their dogs here.
Next time.
My people probably don't, but I love it. Rough Greens.
Hey, JD.
Amazon says Amazon for eternity.
Hey, JD.
Just click and buy on Amazon 5 times a day.
Sponsor
You
me, Rough
love that
Greens.
app.
Please
Thanks.
sponsor me, Rough Greens. I'm sure I haven't reached out to them, but
Is she Bezos' side piece?
Rough Greens.
Well, it'd be a lot better with her than
Brett
that
can do
hag
it,
he's
so
got
can I.
now.
Oh God, how the fuck did he trade down?
$40,000 a year to
Wow.
call Rough Greens. Go get it.
They have a great life. You know, both the animals and my assistants. It's a good job. It's fun.
$1,481,000 in our business checking, which is great. It's mostly just transferring money back and forth. This is house staff cleaning, 1,750, then 1,900.
Fuck.
Then you got paid by Nova Inc. You get paid by
Novo.
them a lot. Novo.
Yeah, that's one of my agency people. Yeah,
Oh, very
they
cool.
help with sponsorships.
Patreon. Patreon, quite small now.
Oh yeah, I
for you.
don't really post on it anymore. It's just people who kind of have forgotten to cancel their subscriptions. So
Does anybody do
God.
Patreon?
$100,000
Does
in
anybody
from
do Patreon?
She's getting free money.
Internet L.
internet.
Like that fucking
You
bill
know,
you
just
paid to
Phoenix?
cancel,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's just one of the payments that comes in from my influencer stuff. I have a lot of stuff.
You have a lot. 100,000 coming in there. 100,000 coming in there. $40,000
Fuck.
coming in there.
I also have, like-
$100,000. $100,000. Kill me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
Evolved paid $366,000
Yeah.
casually.
Yeah, sponsorships
What?
and deals and kick deals and everything.
Ain't gonna
It's a
last
monthly.
forever.
Smoothies. Think we
That
can
wall
afford it.
comes for
Think
all.
we can afford it. I
Yeah.
don't think there's
Yep.
anything wrong there. Some payroll stuff going out. Okay. What's your full-time team size? How many people do you have on full-time?
That's a good question. Because it's like I have like full-time
I bet
cleaners
she's
too that
probably
like
a
will also
human
do other
petri
stuff, and then I
dish.
have like full-time dedicated assistants.
Yeah, just
So
how
I
many
don't
people
get
do you
why
have full-time
Bezos' wife had all
I would
that
say
work
probably
done.
like
I mean, they did effort.
around
Yeah, she
10
looks like
maybe.
hell.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because some people work from home too, so they don't come into the office, but they're like editing, you know.
More money coming in. 100 there. 100 there. 100 there. 100 there. 519,000 hours
Look at
there.
this chick trying to
This looks
talk
like
like he
damn.
knows
No,
what
that's accounting
business is
agency.
about.
Yeah.
$89,000 there.
But see, this is why
you
like I
have a
haven't
clue.
stopped, right? Because I'm like, I have such a good
God
deal
damn.
right now, and
Fuck.
I'm only
She has no
30. What am I gonna
fucking clue.
do?
Teach me your ways. I'm 1 year away from 30, and I feel like a failure looking at all this. This is wild.
Give me the glasses. It's time
Just
for
coach me. Bring me under your wing. My
capitalism.
goodness. Oh. Okay, so these are. I think this is the more interesting part of your finances because these are your investments.
Yeah.
We don't talk about investments as much on this show. We had an increase of market performance, I think, in this one of 40,323 in the most recent statement.
Which one is this? Is it
JP Morgan.
JP Morgan. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. The when it's like a 3 million, it's usually like the gas station stuff.
Just to be a hoe, it's easy as that.
That's the gas station?
Dude, this
But
chick,
gas
don't
stations are
listen
like
to anything this
like
chick
3
is
mil
talking
something.
about. But with
Yeah, she don't know how it happened.
When
It just
did you
she has
fucking
no
happened.
fucking clue. This
I have a
is
few different ones.
she's hot and she gets
Like,
a lot of
I
money.
think
That's
about
all she knows.
3 right now. I'm working on
And
4.
it grew.
How much have you spent on gas stations total?
Well, each one I will invest money into, and I think each is worth about like 3 to 4 mil. That's like the land plus all the facilities, right?
Okay, let's call it 3.5 million for all three each.
Yeah.
Okay, so 10, 5, 0, 0. What's your yearly cash flow for these?
I'm not sure right now because I haven't looked at it in a while. I'm really looking at this one. Let me text. I can text my accounts and they'll know. We'll get back to that.
Okay.
Nah, don't
I'm
bother.
very curious.
Yeah, don't bother.
So this is a brokerage, 3 million. We went to 3,412,822.
I can just call them. Hey, how much like in the gas stations have I invested so far? Would you say that we can like? Yeah, the down payment was about $1 million each.
Depends on how many hand jobs she gave out in those.
And
gas
what about
stations.
what the cash flow is right now? I know at one point we were looking at like 85,000 a year profit from one, but total. Yeah. So yeah, I don't really like know it off the top usually because I don't really look at them for profitability.
Yeah, I just sit in the hot tub. They do all the work.
And collect money.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
how
You
much
can't
I'm
listen
making
to what
because
this
of all these
fucking chick is
business
talking about. She
expenses.
has no fucking clue
What
what
was the
she's
intent
talking
behind these
about.
gas station purchases then?
The
As a tax vehicle?
Tax vehicles. Yep.
Okay. How much do you plan to continue to expand the gas station empire?
I guess as much as the clause goes on for, because like when I started doing it, and it's still going for a bit for now, what they're allowing people to do who buy stuff like the gas stations is you can take the entire amount of like money that it's projected worth of the facility, not the land, right? But you can expense that by taking that total, subtracting it from your yearly income, and now you tax.
Oh, she's playing tax games.
Income.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like a good thing that I can just put money into, and then later on I have these properties that I can then exchange later for like a down payment on like a better piece of land.
good
so that's
for
kind of
her.
like
Yeah,
the thing right now,
whatever.
shielding myself
Yeah.
from like useless tax going to Uncle Sam, and that I can later I can get like some kickback now, like $250,000 a year.
Well,
from
I was
them,
concerned
and
for the
then
cash
convert
flow
it.
itself. But that makes more sense if you're
Yeah,
doing
it's
that.
not for profitability. It's just for convenience.
It's hedging
later
your
on
bets.
like the road, basically. later down.
So you've put $3 million down in total, or $4 million down in total?
Yeah, pretty much.
About 4 million down into it over like all of them, like net.
So yeah, we're looking closer to like a 6%, return on that cash specifically on a yearly basis. Is that $250,000 before expenses or
Specifically,
after? That's
not
like what hits your
specifically.
account.
I think it's the
Specifically.
account. Yeah, what hits the account.
Okay, good. So I mean, yeah, like just for example,
I'm
now
not running the gas station, by the way.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Just for example, though, the cash flow percentage that I get on the cash that I invest in my properties up north in Michigan, I get about double that.
Mhm.
But you're not using this for cash flow purposes,
Right.
Okay.
I'm just a landlord. I just lease
Yeah.
out the facility to the gas stations, so I don't have really like anything except that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's
interesting.
very low management. You basically just are like, you were.
She
I'm working
can't
with
be
an accountant,
bothered.
right? So I'm
Yeah,
just like,
she
yeah,
can't be
let's do
bothered
it,
to
and
do,
then I
like,
don't
work.
think about
Oh
it.
yeah,
And
she's
then-
like, I don't have
The
time
next
for
30
this.
years,
I
we're
need to
gonna
be
see
in the
that
hot
station.
tub.
She's hiding her
Feels
money
like
there,
then I
Chris, so
would
they
have-
can't fuck with it tax wise.
as a business, that's
Exactly.
different, like
Yeah,
as an
yeah.
industry.
Tax
But I think for me, I
right?
would
That's what
have
I do.
probably
I got
converted
everything
them
tied up in
already
fucking
into down
assets.
payment for another piece of property that I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah. So you, because I'm just thinking of the industry, there's lots of tax incentives right now to go electric, and there's, I know it's small right now. The electric car industry is small, but it is picking up more and more steam.
No,
and
it
I'm like,
ain't. It's
gas
useless.
station business, the industry of the future.
Yeah, I think the good thing about gas stations is as long as like whoever owns the land gives permission, and of course they
Yeah.
will, just put the superchargers on there, right?
Yeah,
It's like
absolutely.
What's the difference? Yeah, you can just have them on the side. I mean, they always have like a car wash and
Boy,
then
that
like,
totally
a bunch
wrecked
of
his
parking
thing.
space that like is not being used.
She's
Just have
just
your
like,
little
well, we'll just
supercars
put
there or
electric
buy a
chargers
lot
there. What's
next
the
to
big
it.
deal?
It's getting there.
And then when you sell these, you're just gonna roll them into the next.
There's plenty of room.
Yep.
Roll.
Yep.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
kind of why I haven't made a purchase yet on a big piece of land, because it's like, well, right now, like the market's kind of mid for that anyways. And
People
then
want to get rid of that rule though.
It's
You
a
can
fucking.
roll it.
It's a seller's
hope they
market
don't.
right now, right?
Yeah.
hope they don't.
seller's
Fingers
market.
crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is one of your smaller accounts. Yeah, the $3 million sitting there.
Pretty much.
And then on this one's interesting. We have $27 million in stocks, but it looks like you withdrew about $1.5 million in cash potentially from this portfolio. What
I
was
think that was
happening
for the private equity expense.
here?
Or like one of those capital calls.
Right.
That's why I
gotcha.
said they surprised me with how big it was. That's why I'm like, oh, I should do. Good thing I'm doing.
Oh,
the
good.
payments
She was
instead of just paying
surprised.
to pull out.
Imagine that.
That was
Just
probably
use
big
the
thing that
money
happened to her that
to
month.
withdraw from.
And do you?
I'm
have
so
someone
gonna
that's, like,
clip
picking the
that
stocks
thing
for
when she
you,
says she
or
was surprised
do you
how
go
big
by-
it was.
My accountant has to me, and then I have to approve it.
Mhm.
They don't just do it without me
Ooh,
knowing. We
I've seen
have
that face
discussion about it,
before.
but yeah, they'll find stuff for me. But in general, like I know, like safe stocks, like my personal knowledge that I've gained is just typically what I like to stick to, unless someone else older and wiser is like, "Hey, this is an opportunity." I like
Hey,
stuff like
Chris.
Visa or
I'm gonna downsize when I go to
things
Texas.
that aren't
but
going
I'm
anywhere.
just gonna have a
like,
bigger
ooh,
farm.
Safety.
Why not just buy the overall market at this point, though?
I have some in that too.
I know we have a little. You have a little VOO,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of single stock
Yeah.
picks.
Yeah, I probably should be investing more into it. I guess right now I'm just trying to, well, until I get like the private equity thing, because it's only
Mhm.
set for like 5 million. So I feel like I'm halfway there, and so I'm just making sure that I have enough
Dude, it's gonna
guaranteed.
Explain your
crazy
private
when she
equity
hits
thing
the
that you're
wall.
involved in.
She better invest
So I can't
well,
say
I'll
the
tell you
names
that.
because they're
Sure.
private.
Oh, it seems
but
like it, but I don't know.
basically, I invest $5 million into it total, and they are calling for that, every however many months in between, random amounts. I won't know it until they say, give it this amount of time. If you don't do it, you get cut from the deal, basically. And then it's going to kick back when it's all said and done, anywhere from on the low end, 500,000 a year for me not doing anything for ongoing, and
If
to $1
what you're
million.
investing in is successful.
No, I mean if I were to complete all the 5
I
million.
can't
No,
hit on her
it's
too
like
much.
it's
She
like pretty
found a
much
niche and ran with it
locked
all the
in.
way to the
People
bank.
are
It's
really good at it.
America,
It's
baby.
already
Yeah,
working
yeah,
really well.
you
Like
know,
that
it's
plus some
tough,
other stock
yeah.
dividends already.
She's trying to
I can
explain
pay
this shit
off
to him,
it.
and she has no clue what the
Um,
fuck she's saying.
She has
There's
no
like
fucking clue at
50,000
all.
a month that I'm
yeah.
getting for not doing anything.
Do you know what the
So-
private equity firm is doing on the other side?
What do you mean by doing?
It's
What are they
BlackRock,
doing
probably.
with the money that is producing.
Oh,
the
they're
return?
buying like smaller mom and pop businesses or whatever
Right.
that are reliable, and then they're investing into that.
So the company that I was involved in, that I worked with before YouTube, they were bought by private equity
Mhm.
that does some similar to this. They raise large sums of capital to then go buy businesses. They've done very successful businesses, but then they raised a round, they bought that company, and that company essentially completely failed.
Wow. Well, this one is a little more reliable.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the private equity that bought the company I was in, they're like some of the top. Like,
Yeah.
they own GTA.
You never know what's going to happen.
you know,
He's trying to
they're
warn the
huge.
dumb bitch.
So
Yeah.
Oh, he's got
GTA
stock in
can't make a game
Rockstar.
efficiently in a
That's what
certain
he's
amount of time,
saying.
so-
They make
I
GTA.
just always have to push
No
back
names.
the overall confidence. The
Yeah.
like when
I'm
someone-
confident. I'm confident.
Okay.
Okay.
It is certainly riskier than just buying in the overall
It
market,
is.
though.
It is, but it's it's good
She
for
has
me.
no fucking clue what
So,
she's talking
How much you
about.
putting? How
Nope.
much?
This is so
It should
funny.
be a tax write-off, the dumb bitch. When she
I think was it on there? Did it say how many? Was that the document for it?
Do they have one ginormous fund that you're into, or are you buying into specific funds that they have going on?
You don't know.
No, it's just like I'm just investing into
The
their
general fund.
total thing, and they decide which businesses.
Okay.
She
Sure.
just
I'm
pays
like,
some
"Here you
dude
go,
who does
trust you."
numbers. Like that's all she knows.
Vibe.
This is all
Yep.
fucking, you know.
Okay.
That's
I'm
what she
looking
called
at
him on the
Oh,
phone.
they've been good.
I'd
They've been
love
doing a
more
good job.
insights into that, but I know we got to keep things private.
Yeah.
But that's very curious. I'm very interested in that. So in here we have, I mean, the dividends. Your dividends are wild. So your last statement, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this was your last quarterly statement. We brought in $84,365 for the dividend investors. Like that's
You can tell this guy wants to drink
very
her
exciting.
bathwater.
It is.
salivating.
This
I
guy
know. That's why I'm like,
interviewing
ooh.
you
Well,
wants to drink
he's
her
getting wood.
Because
bathwater.
like right now,
I don't know. That's
once
that's
the
about my dividends when
private
I first
equity
started.
stuff is done, I'll
Don't
be a
say
lot
that's
more like
pretty
willing
good.
to just invest in other things after
Mhm.
that.
Well, he's saying
Got
for a dumb bitch
tight for
like
now.
her. Come on.
But
Yeah.
Your biggest
stuff.
things are in
Yeah,
BEP
fair enough.
and BTI, TDG, Visa. There's some Visa, Microsoft.
Microsoft's good, yeah.
Yeah, you got.
It's just safe stuff.
3,240.
It's like, do you use it every day? Probably invest in it, like tobacco. That's good
Yeah,
too.
I saw a big tobacco one in here.
People just won't quit.
Well, now with vaping.
Don't judge me.
I
Fuck
should.
you.
I haven't looked into Zen.
Just making
Maybe I
money
should
off
invest
you,
in
killing
that.
yourself.
Do it. Zen's getting popular.
What and then with your dividends that you receive, do you just reinvest them all, or do you withdraw them? What do you do?
A lot of it is reinvesting. Yeah, I usually won't withdraw unless like I have a capital call and my payments haven't come through in time
Mm-hmm. Okay.
for all my sponsorships and deals.
And then in here, our private client with Chase Brokerage, they're obsessively calling me, by the way.
Are they?
Someone
They wanting
says
to get your
BlackRock.
business, or
and
do you
Yeah.
already have
something
it?
else.
No, they want it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, I'm chilling in Delhi and Moo basic stuff. I like just doing my own. I just invest in the market, but whatever, it's fine. So I think this is where you had some of your tobacco stocks, if I'm not mistaken. So there's just lots of movements in here. Are these the ones that come to you and before they make decisions, or you have them on their own just going?
See you later on tonight, Nikki.
They don't come to me as much as like the gas station type stuff.
See you
like
later,
opportunities
Nikki.
I have to look to.
Later,
For the most
girl,
part, it's
Chris.
automatic, but like I already know generally what it was because I already told them to do it.
Yeah, thanks for
With
coming.
this right here, do you know their average yearly performance over the history of their?
Don't.
See, I'm just curious. I'm curious how it compares to the S&P 500. I really am. I'm
Yeah.
so curious.
I haven't looked
And
into
then
that.
with whatever fees they have on top of it, even if they're doing better, is their fees just immediately just squashing whatever
Yeah.
extra
Yep.
you might get?
Yeah, I'm not sure. That for me, I kind of feel like the difference to look into probably isn't worth my time
Why
for
do
right
you do
now.
it then?
I just that's what I started doing. I think
Why do you do it? Why do
it's
you
working
think
for
she
me, so I'm just
fucking
keeping
does
it
it,
going.
douche?
the
Okay.
difference is to look around and compare. I
She's
probably
like,
would
"This
have
is
to, like,
small
put someone on that
potatoes."
'cause my time.
Yeah, what do
is
I
not
care about a
worth
couple
it to-
grand?
Well, when talking millions, an extra 2%
Yeah,
that
no,
you could be
definitely.
savings.
I just feel like right now, if I were to like go look, I'm like, oh, like the headache. It's not.
Nah,
worth
you
it.
tell someone to look,
Yeah,
right?
I know. That's why I have to. I have
Yeah.
to tell them, but I don't know right now.
Oh, she's
Ah,
pissed
there it
now.
Did a $23,000
Trigger.
buy on British
Trigger.
American tobacco. And you got a 49,323 203. Oh my gosh. $49,233 according to quarterly dividends. I cannot. Cool.
Generally, if it's legal and people use it to cope with their
$500,000 in quarterly dividends. Did you hear that?
To invest into.
Christ. Yeah.
So that
Sadly.
means she's fucked.
That's reality.
Gosh.
Yeah, that's
$534,356 in
She's
dividends.
fucking
Simps,
sweating
man.
money, this bitch.
It's fucking
Nice.
simps. It just goes to show how
Um,
lonely
Is it
people
enough?
are. You know what I
And
mean?
she ain't
I'm
doing
not-
anything
I'm
for
not
it. Back in
doing
our
it.
day, if you were
At
like
all.
this,
No,
your
nothing
shit.
at all.
Investing.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with the progress on it. Yeah.
Well, is that your retirement plan? Dividends specifically?
I mean,
hobby,
eventually, yeah. I just
Don't
want all the
fall.
dividends to come for me not doing anything. Is
Mhm.
so that way I can just dedicate all my time to animals. Because
Being
what I really want
me.
to do for my retirement plan is my own fun projects. Like I want a dog rehabilitation to get dogs who are both
Wants to
on
be
the street
Vicky.
and ones who are going to be put down other shelters. Like bring them over here.
Dogs in wheelchairs.
Yeah.
So I want to do that for dogs, and then have to get them adopted and stuff. And for things like veterans, if they are going across to serve, I want to be able to board their dogs and take care of them till they get back. And if they don't come back, sadly, then
I'll kill them and eat
them.
Dude, dogs are
way
Taco Tuesday.
fun stuff
Dogs
that
are way
I can
better
do
than
that most people don't get the opportunity to do that I'm excited about. But I want to make sure that I have all my
She's just a
resources and
typical
things figured
girl,
out so
man.
that I don't have to go asking for donations. That's unreliable. Because one of the shelters I looked up to, or I still do, but during COVID, they couldn't have like their charity auctions or like their galas. They would have like all their fundraising in person. They didn't have like a big social media presence, and so they were really struggling. But they have like such a nice facility, and theirs is like $2 million a year to maintain. Like it's really nice.
And you said you only want $1 million. Oh,
Amen, Timmy. Why fucking pay for porn when you get it
looking
for
for a
free?
ranch? I mean.
Oh, okay.
Here's the
before
thing,
I start
there's free
property
porn. Why
hunting.
give this chick money?
Gotcha.
Does
But
that
I
like
couldn't
make
do
it
it if
feel
I don't have,
connected?
enough internet, and that
Well,
kind
no,
of
here's the thing. In Turkey, and I think
is the
Dubai,
private
porn
equity
is
now so far, by the
illegal.
way?
So this is
Oh,
like
okay,
their
so far?
only solution.
There is some.
Oh,
They can't
wow.
actually,
Yeah,
they can't actually look at porn. So all they can
I
do
think
is
it's
go to
all they
this.
got is this. That would
Yeah.
suck.
That's all they have. Yeah,
It's like snorting gas is the only buzz you
The
get.
next year after
Yeah,
that,
Rama.
it'd be like in the 700,000
Mm.
per year kickback.
I know it's the same level.
It's pretty good. It's on track for that. Right now,
Snorting
I haven't,
gas
like,
and
caught
watching
up with the most
Amaranth.
recent
Dude, that
investment.
song
I
got in
haven't
my
looked at
head wicked bad. Wiggle that fucking
I don't have the
song.
numbers in front of me. But
Really?
Yeah, this is best.
Yeah,
man.
it's got in my head wicked
$1.34
bad.
million mortgage.
Yeah.
Rama.
It's crazy. What rate did you get for that?
can't remember. Let me.
She don't know.
I was
Ask her.
doing a lot of different rates and options for a lot of different properties at the time. So
Well, when did you get it? What year?
Last year,
Mm,
5.75% interest rate.
okay.
Ooh.
5.57% interest rate.
Fuck.
1% property tax. What kills me is my mortgage on like a $800,000 mortgage is almost the same payment because Austin to you.
Yep, they sure do.
But I couldn't live in Houston.
Yeah.
This is too
It's-
humid, and this is.
Oh,
Is
fucking
it that
cry
much
me a
more humid?
river.
I don't know because I
It's
live there.
decent
I couldn't live in
land,
Houston.
it's
My
sunny,
mom
and
needed me
there's
there
no
once, and I
hills,
couldn't
Less
do it.
sunny.
flat.
I guess it
Just a
rains.
little.
I'm gonna
little
live
bit
over in
more,
Abilene.
but we still had a drought in the summer.
I was in
know,
Dallas
but
for a while.
There's no beautiful hills.
No, there's not. It's definitely on a topography
That's
scale much
right.
more boring.
and it's a highway.
Yeah, and socially more boring as well.
And it's a highway.
What do you mean?
It is very car dependent. Incredibly.
It
car
is,
dependent.
but the highway makes more sense there. Like the grid is
well,
like
with how they built the city, yes, it makes more
Yes.
sense.
it's
they
not
could-
like random turns on a hill. Like oh,
They could have built the city around humans existing instead of the car, but
right.
yeah,
Well,
they built it around the car.
efficiency
Wow.
for working.
Is everyone stuck in gridlock efficient versus being on a train or something?
Oh,
Where you get
buddy, you
space?
I would
haven't
say only
been
a
on the
few
5
parts
apparently.
of the
No.
area is
Katy Freeway.
gridlock.
He's never been in California,
It's actually not as
obviously.
bad. It's mostly like
fuck.
290 and 610, but
Dude, I
that's because
commute
they're
to
narrower.
Boston.
This dumb bitch.
It's
Santa Monica's where I want to live.
issue.
It
But
takes
they're-
me
they're
20
always under
minutes
construction
just to
expand
go
it.
Well,
5
with
miles
Houston,
down
man,
the
every time you
fucking
add a
road.
lane, eventually.
Dude,
I could run
Yeah,
faster where I had to
of
go
course.
than
Yeah,
drive. That's
yeah,
not
exactly.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
and then
hear
you have
that,
another
yeah,
mortgage, 457,000. Is that a rental property? What are you doing with that?
I have my former house that I've converted for now into just extra office space for like
You need that
my-
much?
I don't need it,
God
but I haven't
damn.
started. I don't want to
Dude, it
sell it right
fucking
now because
hurts
it's
my
appreciated
heart
a
to
lot
hear
in
like a chick
value,
like
and so I think
this.
it's going to
Like
keep
with
I
no
doing
know.
that.
talent,
Fuck.
any
And,
skills, have all this
I've
money.
considered
It just
renting,
hurts.
and I'm
That's
thinking
life,
about
though,
moving them all
Chris.
to the main house.
It
I'm just
is
trying to
life,
get that.
and that's yeah.
All right, hold on a minute. She just said that her old house that's worth 450 grand has been converted to an additional office.
I
Space.
know.
What's storage
That-
for?
Fucking cunt.
That whole house is
Alright.
just a fucking office.
It's a storage space. It's a garage,
Jesus
basically.
Christ.
She has no concept of financial responsibility. Like, all right.
Once she
I
hits a
don't wanna-
wall, she's gonna
yeah,
learn
I-
real
I
hard,
can't-
man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's all about how she manages her shit. If she's smart and
If
invests it,
if I
maybe.
was her,
But, you know.
what I would do is I would go buy a couple of acres in Texas or somewhere, and then just set a bunch of those cabins like I'm gonna get. Those cabins are like 12 to 15 a pop. They're 2 bedrooms. You just get the septic on there.
Just rent them out.
Yeah, just rent those things out, and in 2 years or less, you'd have the whole thing's paid off, man.
Yeah, it's all profit after that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're
it's free
smart,
money.
that's what it's about. Yeah.
Space figured out first before I just decide to kick my own staff out and start renting it out.
Sure.
And then you got to have like stuff moved. I still kind of use it as a storage facility too for my
See?
stuff because I didn't want to just
God
move all
damn.
my stuff. And
See, she kicked her staff out and it's a storage unit now.
So that's
She's gonna fuck.
that's
She's
the
gonna fuck it
finances
up,
that we
dude.
have. In
She's gonna
2022,
fuck
you're
it
worth
up.
about
Just
$40 million.
wait.
What
Just
do you think you're
wait.
worth today?
Years later, she'll fuck it up.
I don't know because I don't know how to calculate that on how much do I have to spend versus like projected.
Not to spend. It's
I'm
just
pretty
like all
sure
your
she would be
assets minus
attacked
your
in India.
liabilities.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
would.
it's probably how much have I made?
What was
this
that
year?
face you
What-
just
what
made?
year was that again?
2022.
2022.
Because we can't really calculate the private equity one as much, but what
It'd be
we have
stoning
is
her
about
in India.
$35 million.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on.
We also didn't calculate equity in either of the properties or the gas station properties in that as well because
Yeah.
we don't know what they're worth. So
It's
honestly, it could be like 45.
yeah. I know 45 would be
If that $45 million was just in the overall market, $45 million, and you withdrew 3% for the rest of the year, which means it'll pretty much never run out. That would only be $1,350,000 a year in guaranteed income for the rest of your life. So you already hit the goal if
but
you were in the
I have
overall
to-
market.
I would have to finish my investing.
She's
trying to
already to
get
the
it
point where
over
she
the
don't
time,
have to do
like, actually.
fuck all ever again.
Well,
For
no.
She's gonna
If
blow
your
it.
net
Watch,
worth
watch. We're gonna
was
see
all
her
in the
on-
market,
on
which is
headlines
impossible
years
because you
later.
have
She's gonna blow
some,
this
you
shit.
have your personal residence. But just as an example,
How
if you were
badly
worth
do things
$45
have
million
to go for
and it
her
was in
before
just the
she
S&P
becomes an
500,
escort?
and you withdrew 3%
Oh,
a year,
makes more money
which is
sitting there
the
than paying an
number
escort.
that you hit to never run out of money based on historical performance,
Jeez.
that's $1.35 million a year for the rest of your life, guaranteed.
The wall comes
Instead
to
of
resolve.
overcomplicating all
She
this
has to
stuff.
I guess if
invest
you
her money
project,
He's trying to
and I don't have
simplify
the
for her,
confidence.
but you don't understand.
Yeah.
Well, that's even without dividends. Dividends will boost it up even more.
Yeah.
But with dividends, I'd probably just reinvest it anyway. Typically,
You should
'cause
hire him.
Yeah,
the
I'm
S&P
wanting to
500
get
Yeah,
like
she should.
without me like
This guy wants to
withdrawing,
drink her
I'm thinking,
bathwater.
Like, dividends, I want at least $1 million
He probably did.
backing, and then I withdraw.
dividends in what though? Highly performing dividend stocks. Or
Almost
in
happened to a
just
CNN reporter.
basic-
God damn.
Yeah, some CNN
overall
reporter was over there and they
stocks that are
grabbed
giving
the fuck
smaller
out of her.
returns.
A mixture of stuff because I do so much different things that are kicking back money, right? So
Yeah.
between the properties and then the
That's all
private
she's
equities
thinking
and
about,
then
you know
the
that?
stocks themselves.
Well, I'm just curious
I
on
don't
your
know.
taking investing because when it comes to me,
I bet her husband got her started on
I
this
just-
road. You know that,
I
Greg?
don't complicate it.
you do.
Oh,
you
she's
go very
divorced now.
complicated. I feel like
Yeah, I know, but he's
a
the
lot
one who
of,
got all this shit going, I'll bet.
mouths and
Dude,
ear.
she's the typical chick,
when it comes to
like, right?
giving you advice
Stereotypical
on money.
possessions
That's
and
different.
like, I'm so
Yeah,
great.
and then I kind of have to
This is
weed
the kind
through,
of
like,
chick that like repulses
is
me. I have to say.
really
As odd as she
understanding
is,
of
yeah.
the situation and who's like looking at it from a traditional standpoint where it's like a stable job for years kind of vibe, and like
Yeah.
what's safest that way versus like what's a good opportunity for my unique situation.
Do you think the United States economy will be better by the time you're retired than it is today?
No.
Bigger.
Oh, bigger?
Sorry, bigger. Yes.
Okay.
We average about what 2 to
Bigger.
1.5. to
Not the
2%
other way.
growth a year, if I'm not mistaken.
Bigger.
Right.
Maybe 3.
But what about like the inflation? How fast is that?
Oh well,
rising?
they shoot for 2, but I think they get about 3.5 on average.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be bigger. I just feel like
Oh, 1 second.
by the time because it depends when I retire too, I guess.
3.2% is the average U.S. GDP growth. This is according to Yahoo. So, in general, the reason why I just bet in the overall bet, it is technically a bet. I just go into the overall market. It's because I don't think the United States has that major competitor that would make it by the time we retire that we would be a smaller economy. Like I really don't. So I'm just.
I
betting
don't
that-
think it'll be smaller. I just don't know if
A
it'll
you
grow
don't
much
have
when
a
I
major
retire, but I guess
competitor. What the
depends when
fuck are you
retire.
talking
Is
about?
that, like,
China's trying to take
3
over.
years? Is it 5 years? Is it 10 years?
These guys
What
are
the
late.
fuck?
I don't really
I
know
just
what I
know a
want
lot
to
of people
retire.
that don't invest in the overall market. They have a lot of doom and gloom
What a
behind
fucking
them.
idiot.
And I'm just going off of historical
Jesus
performance.
Christ,
since,
man.
The S&P 500.
What
is
planet
trading
are these
about
fuckers
10%
on?
a year what is it? It's like 8 to 12% on average, so like 10%. Dude,
he's high on her fucking pheromones or some shit.
Yeah, he's snorting that money fume right now. He's snorting.
You never run out of money. It most likely just grows.
Yeah.
Look at him.
$1.35 million.
He's gonna pass out from snorting her
definitely
fumes.
do that more
Fucking
after
thirsty,
the
bro.
Final capital calls for sure. I'll probably look more into it too when I get back.
He's probably looking at this as a
but what
motherfucking
I'm
interview
saying
for a
right
job.
now
You know
is
that?
The reason why is
Yeah.
we're assigning gas stations as zeros because we're waiting for like the 1031 transfer to unlock that value.
Sure.
So conservatively,
Joseph says she has nice boobs.
but same thing for the orchard. So conservatively, about like
I
40 million
don't
still,
disagree.
roughly.
I don't disagree with
They like to give me numbers.
No, nobody
conservatively 'cause I tell them
disagrees.
don't get my hopes up.
Yeah,
Like
that's how she got all the money.
The economy.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from.
Because then I feel safe. Then I'm not like, oh, biting my nails. You know, if I like want to spend a lot of money on like a huge property. And then,
No, I do the same when I talk to my people who help me buy properties up north. Okay. If you're anything like me, you understand how staring at screens all day can really take a toll on your eyes. That's why I'm excited to talk.
making $1 million a month. So, but yeah, I think the index is generally the best advice for people.
And then on the business ventures, we already mentioned the fart, which is just absolutely wild, but you made a killing. So what?
Fart cars.
It's great. You sold out, right?
I mean, does it really ever sell out?
Does it? Well, on the website, it says sell out.
Yeah, I could bring it back whenever I want.
figurative?
Wow.
Literally.
Wow.
Oh,
I think
shit.
it was I don't remember. I did hot tub jar waters too at the time, so I can't remember which price was what.
Well, okay, so it's marked on the website for the cutie patooties as
Cutie
$1,000
patootie.
each, but marked down to $4.99. So I
Yeah.
don't know what the actual sales
my
price was.
farts went down in value after a while. I got less protein in the diet.
Jeez.
She aged
Yeah.
poorly.
And
This
then
is
you
what's
upsold
wrong
the
with
hot
America,
waters for
people.
$200.
It's a good thing
Come on,
Shovels
marked
ain't
down to
here.
$49.
Yeah, it's because I don't really get in the hot tub anymore, so it's just it would be
That's
like
gay.
you know.
Well, that's gay. Get in
My
the hot
dogs
tub.
are in it too,
The fuck?
tainting the water.
Do you know how
We're gonna
much you
do it.
made
Get in
across
the
both
hot
of
Dog
those?
in a
I'm
hot tub
curious.
with her? Somebody called
I
Katie
wanna say
did.
probably like 100,000 maybe.
Okay. Then you launched the AI chatbot. You made $34,000 in the first day.
Yeah, that's
insane.
cool.
How much have you made since?
I think like it hasn't been going enough for me to like get an average. I'd have to see how much, but I think about per week, it's probably like I got like 3,000 or so a week right now.
AI
Fuck that.
chatbot?
Anything,
Holy
though.
fuck.
It's
I
just
know,
the
that's
AI.
pretty
is
good,
talking to
yeah.
people.
She likes
So
shit
did
where
you
she
have to
don't
buy
do
into
anything
it?
but it pulls money, you know that?
They approached me and we were
I
like,
can't wait
"Will you
till
let
she
us
hits
do
that
this
wall,
and take
bro.
as
It's
a
all about how
percentage
she
of it?" And I was
manages
like,
finances.
"Go for it."
Go for it. Yeah.
money.
I know.
You just said that. Do you hear him?
My producer's note says we should buy it. We're not buying it for your research, Noah, you weirdo.
You guys trying
They
to buy
have,
the
they have
chatbot?
like a free version that's fun to play with. At least it did for a bit. I don't know if they still.
I don't even know what the fuck it
It
is.
was like a free.
And then he
Trial
says we
version.
should make
It's an AI. I saw the show when she introduced it. It's just basically you can talk dirty to it or whatever, and it reacts to you.
Oh, Risey
like
would love
you-
it.
like
Risey
you
would
would-
love that.
Yeah, like
Good
you would-
rats for that shit.
You know, like you would say, "Suck my dick," and then the thing would go like, "Okay, unzip your
Fuck
pants."
you, Epstein.
Yeah.
You suck my pie, bye.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
understand. Explain what Epstein means. Unable to comply.
make one for me as well. We're also not doing that, Noah. There's no.
It'd be kind of dangerous for you because then they'd be asking it financial advice.
Oh no.
For me, they're just like it's like just a person to talk to, kind of like MSN chatbots back in the day.
Yeah,
But mine's more
sure.
advanced, so it remembers every single conversation that it's
So
had.
fucking-
Person, eternal memory.
Oh, the purchases of that. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, would you feel insulted or bad if I called them losers?
No.
Okay. Are they losers?
It depends on the situation. Some people.
Oh, shit.
That was classic. It depends
was
on the
good,
situation.
yeah,
Are they giving you
gotta
the
give
money
that.
or not?
If they're lonely because they chose not to get their life together and they just don't want to, work or whatever it is, yeah, you would call that a loser.
Did
But some
cute
people
butts sell
have
hot
like such
tub
bad
water as
social
well? Not that I
anxiety
know
that
of.
even though they go to a job, it's how they can
Well,
afford.
that is
Well,
real.
Delphine did.
Back in the
Delphine,
day.
that one
Worse, though,
chick.
it's
Question
after
is, it's
outlet.
still available?
Not really.
I don't
because
know.
Usually they're turning to it as
Uh,
as a coping
Wonder if the
mechanism for an
bath
already,
water comes in other
like,
flavors,
problematic
like
trait that they have.
wildberry or
It's kind of like an
watermelon.
asprin, I guess, for people who have that
Lemon,
bad social
lemon,
anxiety, have
lemon
really no
water.
one to talk to. Some people are just really
Starts
lonely. They
asking
don't
if
have
you're a
family
Sarah
anymore, they don't have
Connor.
friends. And so for a lonely person, it's like taking an aspirin for your social media or your loneliness.
Well, Spirit
doesn't-
Junior,
it
he
doesn't fix
actually
the issue,
drank
it
that
makes you
one
feel better
chick's
for a little bit.
bathwater live on
Yeah.
the stream. It was nasty.
Delphani. That's
Did he
Delphani,
really?
whatever her name is.
Oh,
Really?
fuck.
No
Everyone
shit.
did their own research section.
Spirit
and
Junior.
Oh.
Noah
my
wrote them.
God.
He's lucky he didn't die,
Well, let me
man.
hear
You
it.
know,
Yeah.
I want to hear.
Yeah,
I
he
like
could've
that.
We
died
already
from
did
that
should I launch? Apparently,
Yes.
I'm thinking about selling my kidney stones to the audience. Can you help with the packaging?
The packaging. We'll just do that picture you showed me earlier on the couch.
Yeah. How do you prepare to fart 1,000 times? I feel like that just happens
See,
naturally.
I wasn't doing it at per demand, right? It was more of like I just had jars in the bathroom, and because I take care of my fitness, I have a lot of when I go to the
be there.
bathroom, usually there's
Oh
like
shit,
a
dude!
wall
I
of
can't.
gas
I
before
gotta pack a
you
bowl or
take
something. This is
the
fucked up, bro.
defecation, and it's just like I'm gonna fill jars
Oh
because
my
it's right. They're
gosh.
right there on
Why
the
is it so
floor.
laggy?
There's literally only one thing that grows.
It was organic.
Well, then it's poop.
Well, I'm not pooping in the jar.
Well,
It's
yeah.
organic.
It's
That's
almost
worth
there,
extra.
though.
That's
Organic.
extra.
Oh
That's-
god.
Is there a
that's
specific
2,000.
pose, a warm-up routine, a methodology behind the perfect fart?
Oh,
Finance show.
just protein
Methane,
bars,
that's what
protein
it
shakes, meats,
Did she
all of
just
it.
say
eggs.
they are
How
losers because
much
they
do
don't
you-
work?
This is.
Let me tell you a secret though. You think like who buys these? Sometimes it's not about who
Why
buys
is
them,
this
but it's about
doing
who
this?
writes
What the
about them.
fuck?
Who
It's-
writes like the
It's
news?
It's earned media, yes.
Ah.
Articles.
You guys have been acting
and
weird
virality,
lately.
and
Yeah, it's all
then
fucked up,
YouTubers
yeah.
She
will often,
literally
like,
does
react
not
to
work.
it, and then you can
doesn't.
send, like in my case, the fart jars. I send YouTubers.
Dude, she wakes up and
like social
cries
media
about her
care
fucking
packages,
every emotion.
and
Fart
just get
jars.
free
She
content,
does,
and they're
you
giving
know
me
what I
free
mean?
publicity.
I'm glad I wasn't a big enough YouTuber when that was happening.
I mean, well, you are now. Would you like a care package?
What?
You have a bathroom here. So.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God, she's gonna drop
I'm
a fart
reading
for him.
this for exactly what was written. How much did you make selling beer?
Oh, that website's actually launching today. It hasn't. The
Really?
pre-sales go up today. Yeah, pre-orders.
How much does it cost?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the website yet.
Do you have any
see,
She don't know.
left
up.
Caleb can buy?
I can just give you some.
I
Give your whole. I'll give your whole office.
give
Like,
Noah them.
Give you a few cases.
I need him to. A final question from Noah, you animal. He's the one doing the post-show interview, so this is gonna be great if this is what
This
he's
is a
writing
great
down.
interview, by
We
the
were
way.
thinking about
I
a
learned
whiskey
so
distilled
much.
with just a hint of Caleb's ball sweat. Any thoughts?
That's
Jesus.
amazing.
I am so sorry.
No, I love this. Don't be sorry to me. I'm the most degenerate, embracing person I know.
Shit,
I embrace it. It's all fun.
She's
in the
like,
end.
go ahead,
Think
squirt it
about all
on
the
me.
degenerate stuff people do for
Shoot.
free. You've heard about it. And they come to your show asking for help.
I've just met you. I will do this with friends that I know for like a couple months. I just met
Well,
you.
we can be friends.
Oh, here we
Run.
go.
It's
Friendly
up.
advice: run, bro.
What is the website?
Run.
Essence.
He wants to play in her money. Come on.
Essence.beer.
How much do you get from this?
It depends on how much sells, I guess.
So like a beer sells for $20. What do you get?
I have to ask. I don't remember. I'm more. For this kind of stuff, I don't do it for an economic standpoint. I do it for the virality of it and the relevancy from people
God
reacting
damn.
and posting about it.
Honestly, it is fun. It's just
I
wish I could when
it's
it-
fun and silly.
It could
I
be
don't
like the
care that I'm
smallest amount
making
and it'd
10
still be
cents
worth
while
it,
they
stuff
make
like this.
$19.
Have you tasted it?
Lies
just
upon
doing it so
lies.
people talk about it.
Yeah.
Have you tasted?
Maybe. I'm gonna let other people taste it first, though.
Is it just gonna taste like
Make her own
beer?
I
Tootsie
should,
Rolls.
because all beer has yeast in it, right?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
more
she's
of
talking
just a
about the
commodity,
pussy
I think,
bear.
that-
That's
that
what I was
this
talking
Oh,
earlier.
God.
Every beer can't
profile.
have it, right? They
Well,
can't.
yeah, they use yeast to like.
So-
usually, it's yeast from bread or something.
So they
but
take a little bit of
Yeast!
beer
They
and then
use
just
for
continue
bread
to
for
grow it.
something.
Yeah. they'll,
It's a
like,
different
profile
kind of
it
What a
yeast.
fucking
exactly,
idiot. Oh,
make
God.
sure it's like still consistent.
Right. So nice.
And all the people that
Nice!
ew. Well, like, are y'all not munches for your girl? Like, geez. And that the beer probably tastes less like
Drink
that
my beer. Drink my beer.
than straight from the source.
Straight from the source.
We have a thing here called the hammer.
Wow, right off the tap.
This is where you give yourself a score overall, 0 to 10.
do I even apply to be on this the scale? Like, is there like a
Everyone's on the scale. I'm a 7 out
Okay.
of 10.
Oh, why are you only a 7?
Because I like to 0% finance some things, but that adds risk, so that negates some things.
Okay.
Guys,
okay,
Mace,
let's
at
find
the end
out.
of the day,
What
he's
would you
like,
give
fuck
yourself?
you,
0 to
bitch.
10.
You ain't
10
a
being
10.
the absolute best. You can get no better. 0 being you can get no worse.
Probably an 8.
Probably an 8.
Props
You
to
can get your
that
Hammer
guy.
financial score for free in the
To be
description below.
honest,
See, I know
you
how to
know?
plug things.
Fucking knock
Let's
her
see.
down.
Spending in a budget. Well, if your spending was
I am
for the
curious
average
what her
American,
credit
it would be
rating
just
is.
absolutely ridiculous. But it's
You're
absolutely
rich,
fantastic in your
bitch.
situation. I mean, it's 10 out of 10 for spending
Until
in a
you hit
budget.
the wall. And
Oh.
Like you
that's
fit in the
rough.
50, 30, 20 easily. 50% on needs, 30% on wants, 20% in investing.
Yeah.
You're investing way beyond that. So debt. Technically, you have mortgages.
Right, but doesn't everybody?
Well, yes. And I find them to
Jesus
Wow.
Christ. Oh my
be
god.
good debts. However, they are technically a risk profile.
Neither, Timmy.
It's going to be an 8 out of 10 for debt, which is actually really good, though.
Right.
It's really good. If you think 5 is
Friend
like
zone in progress.
Right. Sure.
8 is really good.
I'll take
Emergency
that.
fund.
So would you rather drink
yeah,
a beer or have a Bud Light?
Yeah,
Zone in
I would say
progress.
Damn.
any stocks could be an emergency fund in
Yeah, true,
theory.
Tim.
If
Yeah.
because I don't need it, right?
I'd be
it's more
scared
of
to
just
drink
my
her beer.
fun goal. In the
Yeah, but
future.
emergency
Yeah,
funds
but
are
drink
business
that
owner, are like
shit.
12 months of
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
just what it takes to survive, set aside in a high yield savings.
I mean, like I never have less than like $200,000 in
I
any
know.
account. So I mean, I guess technically, yeah,
You have it. It's just sitting like a checking account.
yeah.
10 out of 10 there. Retirement.
I
you
hope
know,
God is,
maxing it
you
out.
know, God exists.
Oh, I
It
see
makes
what
this
she's.
chick fucking like have to like.
No, I
work
see
to
what
live it.
she's doing. She only keeps 200 grand in there because of the thing where what is it?
The
We're-
insurance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
insurance.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll
It'll
only
cover
give you.
200 grand.
Yeah, so she'll be
So
safe
she
then.
spreads it around to where it all be covered.
Yeah, that's a pretty good
That's poor
idea.
person thinking, though, man.
That's a tact. Yeah, that's not her. That's like somebody else.
Oh yeah, it's not her doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And a little weird, a little finessey, but 10 out of 10. I wonder with the private equity, maybe I should knock off a point just because it's extra risk, even though it could
Yeah.
play out and be wild. I'm gonna
Right.
do a 9 out of 10 because it does increase
True.
risk. Real estate.
Yeah, but if that
it's
pops, she's
great.
gonna be
So
fucking
to
so
get the
rich.
perfect score and people.
This bitch is gonna be like
I
fucking
just think of, like, what's the best
that one
finances,
rich
like,
fucker
any
with the,
individual could have anywhere. It's like multiple fully paid off cash flowing
Kleenex boxes on her feet and shit.
Perfect real
Yeah,
estate.
Right.
yeah.
Trust me.
I
7
agree.
is still
I mean,
great.
she
I'm a
doesn't
7.
fuck it up. She could be
So,
fucking
I'm
totally
thinking-
filthy rich and
What would
just
you think is
retire.
Yeah, Howard Hughes rich and crazy as fuck.
To invest in.
Yeah,
Well,
funny
my
money.
preferred real estate
Funny money.
is if I'm getting a property to rent out residential wise, I'm getting a minimum 12% cash on cash return.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever I put into
Cash
it,
on
I'll
cash
get
on cash on
12%
cash.
return immediately
Is
on a
that just
yearly
like
basis.
suburban homes, or is that like apartment
That's how I
complexes? Or
Yeah, I
Okay.
started houses off of my old college campus,
okay.
and then now I'm buying like quadplexes and stuff like that. So the next thing I'm saving up for is maybe an apartment complex.
I want me an
College
apartment
kids,
and then a mall.
like nice to the house.
I haven't had any issues, but a lot of people have had issues. Like I
Okay.
think if I bought in like Fratville,
Yeah,
little
that's what
riskier.
that's what I'm thinking. Like
Yeah.
frat houses,
But
and
this is
party
just-
houses.
Of course
the
she
more
is,
chill
right?
area. I
That's
know
what
that-
Yeah, I want a frat house.
That's my
Something to
home.
keep in mind. Yeah,
Real estate.
Oh shit!
out of 10.
That was too easy.
fair. That's not what I was thinking.
You're not renting out the second
Says
place,
you
but
would
you're also
commit
getting the gas station.
seppuku
Yeah.
You also
and
have
have
some
her
leverage,
beer.
which does
I might
create
rent it
It'd
out
enhanced-
be,
soon.
I'd be a hard choice,
Your financial
truthfully.
score 9 out of 10.
Oh, okay. See, I'm very
Very
conservative
hard.
with myself. I'm like, I try to be the moderate side of real
Look,
estate.
according to
so
him,
speak.
she's
I don't like to
solid
live in delusion.
financially.
Yeah.
So
So you, Graham, Steph, and Jack Selby, they're the only ones I've done Hammer Financial Scores so far for 9 out of 10.
okay.
Yeah.
I feel like for the investment side, I'm probably missing out on a lot of opportunities just because I haven't had the personal time to look into it.
Or
Because
a
I'm trying
brain
to
in your
just
head.
stream so much. So I feel like there's a lot more safer and better investments I could be making. So hopefully I can figure those out soon.
How many hours a day do you stream?
Usually around lately it's been like 12 to 15.
What?
It's been like that way for years though. So now you
Holy
see why I'm
fuck,
like,
that's a
Yeah.
no, I
lot.
don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's a lot.
People are just like,
a
take
day?
that.
So is your
Yeah,
audience
she's
big
on
enough
right
that you're
now.
not streaming right now?
Damn.
No, I told them I was coming on the show, and they're looking forward
Oh.
to stream later. So
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Today on the Financial Audit Post Show.
Wow.
Caleb Smasher Pass.
If he just goes bald, that's just more room for sitting on faces. Okay.
I love you.
What's the worst condition you've ever left a car in after an OF video? Is what he wrote down.
To watch the Financial Audit Post Show, click the join button below.
I ain't joining that shit.
You
All right,
ain't getting my money, bitch.
before we go, I'll show our exclusive trailer here.
This is what's coming up, folks.
Yeah.
Get him, Yano.
Yeah, we took out Fragger there at the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be on Hiawatha's in an hour, and this is what we're going to be doing, making more funny stuff
2
like
hours
this.
at 11.
Oh, and 2 hours. There you go. So we'll see you then. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Later, guys. I'll hop on. If you give me the link, I'll hop on.
Yeah, I'll send it to you, Chris.
I like to get paid, that's why I work every day. I'll be making money till I'm in my grave. Don't care what they say, I'll buy time with my money. Laughing to the bank cause it's funny, the money keep coming.